Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly live stream where we get to hang out with you guys for about an hour and then we go into our auction. Jeremy, do you know what song you're going to play for the people at home?
Georgie.
Do you know?
No,
do you?
I do not know. How about you sing?
Robin Brown, thank you
Ready?
so much for the $5 super
something.
sticker. Okay. Hit it.
You sing. I'm dropping you a beat. It's your turn to sing.
Oh gosh. The pressure's on. It's guitar time. He's the lyric master.
It's guitar time.
I don't know what I'm singing.
It's guitar time.
Guitar time, cause we just
It's
got
so
done
fun.
with feeding time.
It's guitar time. It's guitar time. I'm feeling so fine. Cause it's guitar time.
You know it. It's What the Hale's time, Bugs Adventure Rights. Thank you so much.
If you love what the hell's, it's guitar time.
You know what rhymes with time?
No.
Brown.
If you love what the hell, it's guitar time.
I got it, Andrew. Thank you so much for the $2.
If you love what the hell's, and you love guitar time.
Guitar time.
There's not enough time for guitar time because it's so
There's
fun.
never enough time.
Oh, it's mine. If you
Wesley
love
Hale, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
what the hell's, Todd, it's guitar time.
Guitar time. That was beautiful. Who came up with that song?
If you love, ReStorage the love. Top
Yes.
ReStorage the love.
You're all here for the Restore to Love update.
If you love, ReStorage the love. Top ReStorage the love.
Thank you, Cheryl. Laura
If you
James
love,
says,
ReStorage
"Guitar
the
time."
love. Cause you know it comes from God up above.
Michelle Hoffer, thank you.
If you love, ReStorage the love. It's guitar time.
And shimmy time. Jane Seaman, thank you so much for the $10.
It's guitar time.
Woo! What a fun week. Fun and wild and painful week for the ones that actually went into the devil's pinch.
Oh, there are
Not
people
I said.
People
not
actually
I.
watched that video? Last I checked, nobody watched that video.
Steve Pierce, thank you so much for the $10.
I don't think there's anybody even watched that video.
I watched it.
I'm not so sure. Even you watched it, and you watch them all. I never watch any of them.
I watched it all right.
You watched it?
Yes. Michael says, ReStorage the love. Thank you so much for the $20. I watch every episode of What the Hales.
You do?
I do, because I'm a fan. So many people in the chat are saying they watched it. They loved it and they watched it. Some people said that they were getting anxiety from watching it and they couldn't watch it. Some said you had them sitting on the edge of their seats. They were wondering if you were even going to make it through alive.
I'm actually still there right now. This is a dummy.
This is just a figment of your imagination.
This is a dummy. George,
Debbie even watched it. Thank you so much.
Dummy in my place. Animatronics, Disney animatronics. They can do anything.
Oh,
nowadays.
Shauna's in the house.
I see.
Shauna sent $2 from our friends we met at Vid Summit.
Oh, it's that Shauna.
That Shauna.
I didn't know it was that Shauna. We should take.
I recognize
we should take
her
them
beautiful
caving.
face.
We should take them caving.
Why didn't we invite them? Shauna, would you have gone caving with us? If
You
we
guys should have
invited
came
you?
caving with us in West Virginia.
Mary Franklin,
That would have been
thank you
crazy
so
awesome.
much. Says ReStorage Love. I watched The Pinch as well. The Pinch.
That was a ton of fun. And I gotta admit, though, the most fun of the week is always when we have an opportunity to restore the love.
Yes.
And we absolutely had an incredible opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been calling facilities, emailing managers saying, listen, if you know anybody who wants their storage unit belongings back, I don't care what the price is. I'll pay it and I'll get it to them. And I'm waiting for people to contact me and say they need help because there's so limited live auctions.
Thank you, Kim, for the $5.
And here the Restores the Love opportunity found us as we've been searching. And what an incredible, incredible fun thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun caving. We'll get into Restores the Love. Most people want to know, why weren't you in the cave?
Well, couple things.
Okay, let's start off with number 3.
Flipping Adventure said she even watched it on Danny George's Travel Channel. Daryl just sent $5 for batteries for your OLIGHT.
I need it.
Your OLIGHT died?
I was the only one that had a flashlight that died. How crazy is that? Oh, our guy's flashlight just died.
That would have been no bueno. Well, a couple reasons why I didn't do the devil's pinch. One, I needed to be the person to call the rescue team in case this one got stuck. Because he's put on some weight.
Oh, I got stuck.
Since the last time we did it.
I got stuck. I just got unstuck. I was fortunate to get unstuck. So here's the funny part, okay? Number one, I wasn't guiding. Even though Christian Patience and I have been through the devil's pinch before.
George F. just became a member. Welcome.
Thank you, George. Even though we've been through the devil's pinch before, we let Danny George guide us and tell us where to go.
Dean McKinney, thank you so much for the $5.
We put him in charge, and we went, wherever you go, we're going. And so it was a brand new experience for him in a cave he's never been before. And it was fun just to watch his awe and wonder. And I asked him after everything, I said, is this what you expected? He was like, not even close. Not even.
I think he said absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And then I was like, well, would you do it again? He was like, absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't think Danny George realized the intensity level or probably the dirt level.
He didn't even believe that I did it twice. I've done it twice now. And when you guys came out, the first people that I saw were Patience and Christian. I think they took the short route.
They slid down the
mountain. They were covered in mud. And I was like, whoa, was it wet in there? Because it's supposed to be a drive cave. They're like, yeah, it was kind of wet in there.
So Danny George, we got through the devil's pinch. Danny George goes, George did this? I was like, yeah, twice. Twice. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, twice. He's like, wow. He's like, that's crazy.
Sassy Widow said Jeremy's been in the pinch enough times, left DNA behind. There will be a new organism created.
Probably. And that's one of the fun things of being in a cave. You get to see animals that only exist in a cave.
Mary wants to know about snakes. No snakes.
Nope. No snakes that I know of. There are cave salamanders that only exist in a cave ecosystem.
And they become neon orange when you flash the OLIGHT on them.
Very cool. Very, very cool. We actually were looking for one, but couldn't find one. But we followed Danny George, and that was fun to watch his awe and wonder. His first time in a non-commercial cave, what I kept calling raw caving. Like this is caving. This is raw caving. And that was fun to watch his exploration.
The idea of taking him into a commercial cave first and then into the raw cave was a brilliant idea.
Whose idea was that?
I think yours.
Really? I thought it was yours.
Marilyn's in the house.
Marilyn. You know what I say? I'm going to throw my dirty socks at Marilyn.
Marilyn just sent $5. She said she sent a cement truck to seal up the entrance, but it was too late.
Right? That's the way we roll.
That's how Marilyn
too
rolls.
Late. 2 days later. You didn't have enough time, Marilyn? Come on. But that was fun to watch him explore and grow through that. it is not an easy thing to do. And my body is still extremely sore.
Well, you're using muscles that you typically wouldn't use. And so that's why we forewarned Danny, like, you will be sore.
And I'm older, I'm fatter, I'm balder, and I'm sore.
Thank you, Helen and Todd.
Absolutely. Sorer than ever. But Danny's younger, I guess balder as well, but better looking
and thinner.
And thinner, you know. And so that was a plus for him for sure, that he was thinner. And he was like, man, you've hyped this up so much. And he got to the other end. He was like, that was nothing. I was like, that's because you're one of them skinny people. He's like, that was nothing. I'm like, yeah, coming from a skinny person. I was like, you ain't the one that's fighting to get through this thing.
You always have to take your jumpsuit off, your protective suit.
If I don't take the jumpsuit off, I can't get through.
And I think Patience wore my suit because the bottoms were cut off, and she's much shorter than me. But she was even struggling in that suit. It was just so baggy that her suit kept getting snagged on rocks.
Nicholas wants us to adopt him. Are we in the?
How old are you, Nicholas?
How old are you?
Because it wouldn't make any sense if you were like 70 for us to know.
Yeah, that'd be a little awkward.
You should be adopting us.
Which, let's be honest, George is pretty awkward as it is anyway. So maybe that.
Crafty Jen, thank you so much for the $10. D. McKinney just became a member. Welcome.
So here's the area that I messed up going through the Devil's Pinch.
Philip has a really good question.
Okay.
He wants to know which one was more stressful, the Devil's Pinch or facing the doc afterwards.
The doc.
He thought he was gonna take his Jesus sandal and throw it at him.
I thought she was gonna hit me with the shib.
Yeah.
But I messed up going through the Devil's Pinch. I actually did mess up. So I have to send Christian. I know it's hard to believe.
You messed up.
I know. Are you over your shock and awe yet?
Now I am.
Okay, so I messed up going through the Devil's Pinch. I have to send Christian through first. And everybody goes, why is Christian always doing the filming and why is Patience doing all the hauling? Because that's what they got hired for. Patience does not have the stability to film. Patience has the strength. She absolutely does not have
the view would be all the way like down.
So we've given Patience opportunities to film. That is not what she's good at. She's good at doing strong things. That's what she likes to do. That's her job. And Christian is the stability. Christian has the steady hand to be able to film. So that's why things are that way. So I have to send Christian through first, and then Christian has to come back through, film Danny George going through. So Christian has to go through backwards because he's so thin with the camera. He has to go. So he has to crawl through the Devil's Pinch. He has to come back to film Danny George, and he has to move backwards through the Devil's Pinch. Christian's absolutely exhausted. Mm-hmm. Then Christian has to come back, and he has to film me. Here's where I messed up. I'm the biggest one. I'm the one that's a threat to get stuck. The only way to get me out is somebody in front of me to pull and somebody behind me to push. I sent Christian, then Patience, then Danny George. There was nobody behind me. So and I was getting stuck.
Uh-oh.
So major mess up on my part. That was foolish. But who was I going to send behind me to push? Patience? So Danny George has got to go before me. And then Patience, I don't know if she could even push you to. She is the muscle. I probably should have had Patience go. I should have had Patience go last. Muscle. So I didn't have anybody behind me in case I got stuck. And that was where I messed up because I'm the biggest one. I sent them all before me and then went. Thankfully, I made it through. On the way back, I put myself in the middle of them. So that way there was a safety net just in case I did get stuck. So
Dreamer JS wants to know which was worse, caving, doctor, or me scaring you during the members only live.
Just hands down, George off camera.
Dreamer JS, thank you so much.
George off camera is the scariest thing in the world. So, but that's not to say that I didn't get her back.
Melody, thank you so much.
You want to tell them how I got you back so many times?
He did get me back, which I knew was coming. We were watching a movie and it's dark, and I went to the bathroom.
She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Put it on pause. And
I was like, can you pause it? I need to run to the bathroom.
This is the moment.
He, like a creeper, he followed me to the bathroom and he waited.
I waited till
on the other side of the door.
I waited till I heard explosions. It was like, and I was like, now's my chance to move in. So I went behind.
I knew he was going to be hiding from me somewhere, but where I thought he was hiding was not the place.
Which would have been in front of her. So
I thought he was hiding by the utility room.
So when she walked out the door, I was behind her on purpose, knowing that she was going to think that I was in front of her. So I was behind her. It was genius. I'm just saying there should have been cameras. It was pure genius.
He did get me good, and I knew it was coming.
And her first response was, well, I didn't pee that time. And I was like, I still got you better than you got me. She's like, well, I didn't pee.
I'm like, you didn't scare me that much. I didn't pee myself.
I didn't pee that time, so it wasn't that good. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was pretty good.
Oh no, Frances said she freaked out just from watching because she's claustrophobic. Frances, thank you so much for the $5. It's honestly not that bad for the cave because there are tight areas, but then it opens up. So like if you watch the video, yes, there are tight areas, but there's always a draft in the cave, which helps with breathing, because I thought I would be claustrophobic too. And you guys all know me. If you know me, you know that I'm afraid of the dark.
And
the first time him and I went together, and heights, not so much.
Shorts.
Light.
And everything.
I'm not afraid of our chicken.
And
my friend was afraid of the chicken when she came over yesterday. She's like,
she's like,
she's like running.
Like the chickens.
Like they won't hurt you. You're fine. Nancy, thank you so much for the $20 super sticker.
We had our Bible study group over today.
We did host
for a prayer time, and Toby and Susan came over early, and the chickens come down to George's sink window to get treats. So we opened it up, and I was giving them treats, and the rooster bit me like 3 times. I'm like, it's my finger, dude.
He's aggressive.
It's my finger. He wasn't being aggressive. He was just trying to find out what it is, and he doesn't have hands, so the way he figures it out.
And his thing is like in his eye.
And he can't see. He's like, I'm blind, man. I'm blind. I'm trying to give me some food, man. I keep getting a finger. I'm blind, man.
His name is Buddy.
When did you call him Buddy?
Just now.
Okay.
Just now.
All right. I guess his name is Buddy.
Debbie Vaughn's in the house said, sorry, I'm late. I was stuffing my face.
No excuse, Debbie Vaughn.
Thank you, Debbie, for the $4.
The shenanigans can begin now. There we go.
Robert says every time I punch the screen, he's waiting for me to say, I'm going to wreck it. That was our first movie together. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It.
Yeah.
So caving was a ton of fun. It was exhausting. It was a very quick trip, and it had to be a quick trip because Danny George scheduled his flights, which were very, very early. And
he was only here 2 full days.
2 full days, and he
wanted to visit with my parents, but we told him that's not happening.
There's no way we can do that and get you up into Ohio, and it was no way it was going to happen. We couldn't do it, and so we still had a ton of fun, even though it was a very, very quick turnaround to get him back on his plane. And then we went to the auctions, and we had 3 days of auctions.
That was nuts. We haven't had that in a very long time. Susan, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
So being at the auctions and actively looking for ReStorage the Love opportunities, we had one just boom, there it is. There's Michael. Mm-hmm. And so they open the unit. What's the very first thing you see in that?
Cabbage Patch.
Unit? Okay.
Like you hear me go, woo! Because I finally spotted something right away that I knew had value. And then you hear Jeremy like even louder, like, oh my gosh. And then the fact that there were 3 more bags in there filled with Garbage Patch with no dust. So
let's just look up Cabbage Patch Kids.
I've sold one. So I've only sold 1 Cabbage Patch Kid on eBay, and it was still in the box and it was still tied down, but the cellophane part of it was gone.
It was loose. Yeah.
It was gone. It was completely gone. And I still sold it for like $80, $85. So could you imagine in pristine condition with the cellophane protective covering or whatever that plastic covering is called.
All right, in the past 2 weeks.
Oh, Diane Morrison, appreciate you. Thank you so much. She said more treats are coming our way.
Oh, nice.
Diane, you spoil us.
Diane's trying to get me more fat. In the past 2 weeks, there you go. There's one out of the package, $5,100. There's one in the package, $5,102. They took the best. When it has a line through it, they took the best offer. There's one, $3,500, and the list can go on and on. And what I did is I did a sold search on eBay, and then I sorted from highest to lowest. So there's no doubt whatsoever that there was monetary value in that unit in Cabbage Patch Kids. It was very easy to see. Not only that, later down the road, we got to see different things. So one of the things that what we did with Michael is we said, all right, we're going to help you load everything up. And, let's, can you share with us what's important? What's your memories? And we asked him, he's like, absolutely. So what we did is, there were certain things Michael was looking for. We were trying to help find those as well. And then to ask him, the memories. And the biggest memory was those Cabbage Patch Kids. His sister absolutely loved them. And so then to find 3 more bags of them.
Yeah. And then not only were memories of his sister in the unit, but his grandma's hutch was in there, which had been in the family for years.
That was the first thing we loaded.
That thing was heavy.
So some of the viewers are like, oh man, this is great. You did that. You guys were loading. Why were you guys loading? We were loading because we offered to. Michael had muscular dystrophy,
so he couldn't lift anything heavy.
And then his entourage, obviously, we're younger. We were able to take care of that so that they could unload. So Christian, Patience, and I and George ended up doing most of the loading, and we would swap the camera back and forth between Christian and George. And so we would end up loading, and Michael, you'd see a smile on his face. That was his hutch. That was his grandma's hutch. That was his mom's hutch.
And then his mom had a piece where she kept all her angel collections.
Yep, that was in the hutch.
Yeah, so that was
in
pretty
the one
cool
hutch.
To hear the story behind that.
So that was the second hutch we loaded. So that was his mom's angel collection. We were looking for the angel collection in the unit because Michael didn't know where it was, so we were trying to find it for Michael. And then that way it could go up in the truck seats, but we didn't find the angel.
They're price sealed because there were a lot of sealed boxes.
Yeah, that could be.
We did find one thing of angels that we found and gave to him. He knew what it was, so I'm assuming that was his mom's because he said those were the angels. But the rest of them were probably boxed up and taped up.
But how cool was that? You got the Cabbage Patch up front.
3 generations of memories, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's just, and then we find all the other Cabbage Patches, grandma's hutch, his mom's hutch. So Michael was bidding and I was bidding. And I was like, what's going on? Is there a story here? He's like, yeah, my sister died. That's my sister's unit. So right from the get-go, okay.
You knew right away because he kept jumping the bid, and
that's how you know.
Yeah, that's how you know something.
You don't jump the bid at an auction, and the very first thing out of his mouth
thank you so much for the $5.
You could tell he'd never been at an auction before, and something was up because he said from the get-go, he went, I started at $100, and we didn't even have the camera on, I don't think, at that point. And the auctioneer was like, just wait. And then he did open up the bidding at 100. So you knew something was going on right from the beginning, because usually everybody waits for the auctioneer to be like, all right, come on, at least give me $10, $25. But Michael just from the get-go, before the door was even open, I'll give you $100. And then jumped it up to 200. I was like, all right, something's going on here. What's going on? He's like, that's my sister. She died. She died of COVID and pneumonia. And I was like, all right, just don't bid anymore. I'm going to give it to you. And here was the nice thing with Michael. Okay. Michael obviously has some disabilities, which honestly, in my opinion, made him all the better than other people. Because if I were to say that to a lot of people, hey, don't bid again, I'm going to give it all to you. Here's the crazy thing. Most people would be like, no, you won't. You're going to steal this from me and I'll never see it. Michael, in blind faith, in pure blind faith. Okay. That was it. That was the beauty of it. All I had to say is don't bid again. I'm going to give you this. I'll take care of it. I'll help you load it. Don't bid again. I'll give it all to you. Save your money. Okay. And that was the beauty of that moment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people, you would have to talk them into it and be like, listen,
because
I'm trying
everyone's
to
going to
do
wonder
something.
what's the catch.
And there's no
why?
catch. There's
Why?
absolutely no catch. Now, you guys all know we do these things.
Thanks for sharing, Kathy Viking.
The love of Jesus Christ and the grace that's bestowed upon us, if we can share that with other people, that's a huge thing. Now, let's take that in the aspect of what God does to us. He goes, here's this free gift. And so many people are going, wait, what's the catch? There isn't one. Just accept it. Michael in his purity went, okay. And just blindly believed and had faith that he was going to get everything from that unit back. And he did. Got it all. And so we were able to ReStorage that love there and share the love of Christ with him by that movement that is not possible. And I mean this, it's not possible without you guys, you the viewers. You are the ones that make these things possible with your memberships. When you guys are becoming members on the channel, that enables us to move forward to do more things with ReStorage the Love. Your super chats, which we appreciate. When you guys do those things, that enables us to move forward to do more things. So really, it's a movement that obviously is guided and directed by God and because of his love and his grace.
Thank you, Danielle.
He also uses you guys all to do these things. And so you guys end up pushing us and to be your mouth and your foot and your hands and to do these things as we ReStorage the Love. You guys enable us to do it, and we couldn't do it without you.
Right. We did hear from a family member in the comments.
Multiple. We actually have heard from multiple on Facebook and
sure.
on YouTube.
How did they find the channel? We didn't tell Michael.
We never told Michael the channel. I don't know.
I wonder if they were already followers and subscribers,
Maybe.
Or if they figured it out by calling the facility to ask what was that man's name, and they Googled you and found it.
But many family members have reached out
thanking us
said,
as well.
Thank you so much. And so
that
was and when I'm begging facilities, please let us know if anybody has a need. Please let us know. And then the need is right there. That was
thank you, Debbie.
That was an incredible opportunity. That was an absolutely incredible opportunity.
Thank you, Anne.
And that way Michael can keep his money and we can continue with the movement forward. And again, we can't do it. Can't do it without you guys. It's you guys that push it forward.
Yep. So the last person that Shauna says, amen. Thank you, Shauna, for the $5. Deborah, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Jill, thank you so much for the $5. The last ReStorage that love that we did with
Angela.
Yes, and she wants to be able to buy a storage unit and give it back to the previous owner. And so we still need to reach out to her because we found more stuff of her brother's that we need to give back. And so hopefully we can time it to where she could do that before we leave for Florida and we can walk her through the process.
Which we leave in 3 weeks. So
and
time is running
tomorrow
out.
The 1st or the 31st?
Tomorrow's the 31st.
That's right. Tomorrow's Halloween.
Now, we did buy...
Kathleen, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
We did buy a storage unit with a safe that we haven't opened yet either, and that's been sitting there since Friday, Friday.
Yeah.
No,
hopefully
Thursday.
It's still there and no one broke in.
Thursday?
This is the longest we've ever walked away from
Thursday.
Unit, right?
It's been sitting there since Thursday. We bought it on Thursday. It's been sitting there since Thursday. We still have a unit. We'll have to go through it tomorrow and see if we can get the video up in time because we've had a busy weekend. We had a busy week
with live auctions back to back, which has been
unheard of
for
anymore.
A while.
There was live auctions on Friday, live auctions on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Absolutely unheard of anymore because everything's moved online. And so I made sure I went to every single one to see if there were any ReStorage the Love opportunities. George and I aren't in the market to buy storage units right now for resale value. The kids, Christian and Patience, which aren't our kids to clarify.
We call them the kids because
they're the same age as our kids.
They're the same age as my son and his oldest daughter.
So they're the kids. So Christian and Patience have more than enough to work on this winter.
They're set this winter.
This past month has been incredible.
It has
just
been.
incredible
It really
buying.
has been
Incredible buying.
So we don't feel bad not getting anything, but you don't know unless you go.
So still went in hopes of any other ReStorage the Love opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not looking per se to buy a unit, which I know a lot of people who buy units will be like, thank you, Jeremy's not bidding it up. So we're looking for ReStorage the Love opportunities. I've told George that we'll buy a unit. We'll buy under two circumstances.
Thank you, John, for the $3
Number one,
sticker.
if there's a ReStorage the Love opportunity, hands down, we'll buy it and we'll ReStorage the Love. Number two, if there's a safe, we're buying it. We have to. We have to. After this past month, we have to.
Well, the last lock box we found was filled with collectible money and coins.
Yeah. And it's just been a crazy month. A crazy good month.
Thank you, Daryl Brown, for the $5. So we're telling you guys that we leave for Florida in 3 weeks, but that does not mean that our PO box will change. So do you want to give them an update on the post office, because a lot of people were complaining about the post office.
In regards to the post office,
thank you, Jeffrey.
We've gotten enough information back. People were messaging us, hey, my packages is being returned and there's all kinds of weird writing on it. You moved, no place, no forwarding address. All mistakes by the Wooster Post Office. So contacted the supervisor and they admit to their mistake, and it's probably cost
a big hiccup,
tens of thousands of dollars to you guys as fans in postage. Worcester Post Office has guaranteed me that if you have the postage and your receipt, that if you go to their post office, your post office, and you share with them what Worcester Post Office did in error, that they will return that money to you, and you can reship it and it will get to us this time. The supervisor has confirmed with me that she will now have her eyes on everything that has to do with our post office box, which has been a nonstop since we got the post office box with Worcester Post Office. There's always an issue, and it's a new supervisor. And I went, listen,
but not as bad as this.
This one was pretty bad.
Yeah. And
so you guys can actually call the Worcester Post Office. Your post office can call Worcester Post Office, ask to talk to Supervisor Nicole, and they will approve the refund. And you can send again, and it will get to us. You want to make sure you send anything with first class or priority. Media mail will not get to us. Parcel will not get to us. It has to be first class or priority, and then it will get to us. But they made a huge mistake, and they're owning up to it. They want to make it right. Anybody who sent mail, if you have your receipt, your credit card statement, anything, the package that has the postage on it, take it back to your post office. And then they can confirm by calling Worcester Post Office. I made a community post this past week that has all that information in it. And you can get the name of the supervisor, Nicole, and the phone number, and you can get a refund and you can send your package again. And we have been confirmed that it will get to us now. So they did make a really big mistake. Big boo-boo.
We did ask, Debbie Vaughn wants to know if does she have permission to be bad tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Halloween. Thank you, Debbie.
What kind of?
She said as long as
wait, pause. What kind of outfit do you think Debbie Vaughn is going to wear?
Which? Yeah.
Which outfit?
Yes.
I think she's going to be the nurse, nurse outfit with the leggings.
There definitely will not be trick-or-treaters coming up our driveway. Our driveway is way too long.
That's why we're taking the vending candy machines down to the road.
With no quarters. They have to put
their own quarters in. The neighbors better be giving out quarters so they can get candy from the vending machines.
She might be a bad police lady, Kathy Viking says.
Debbie Vaughn, the bad cop.
Definitely won't be any trick-or-treaters coming down.
We know she'll have handcuffs.
That's too much work for one piece of candy. I don't even think that any trick-or-treaters go up and down the street. It's a busy street. There's no sidewalk. But,
I don't know.
But anyways, do you think
we should sit out there? We should sit out there.
Do you think the post office hired Marilyn, and the Marilyn was the new clerk sabotaging our fan mail?
I think Marilyn's still there doing it.
Because she did mention there's a new clerk.
And Marilyn was going to try and concrete us into the cave.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm putting 2 and 2 together right now, and it makes perfect sense.
do you think Marilyn's been down to the Florida ranch as well?
I don't know. Let's ask her. She's in the chat.
Because
Marilyn?
we just signed a contract to add to the Florida ranch property. And I have a feeling there's going to be some more encroachment issues. And I can't wait.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be insane. I have a feeling that there will be. It's not 50-50. It's like 90-10. 90% for sure.
Oh, hands down. Hands down. There'll be cactuses everywhere again. There will be cactuses.
All right. So back to the fan mail. Use the information that Jeremy just shared with you to figure out how you want to proceed. If you show proof of purchase of your stamp, you will get refunded by Wooster. It has to be by the Wooster post office, and it typically takes 15
They'll
days.
be refunded by your post office. If you need confirmation for the refund,
yes, then
contact the Wooster post office with the number that I put in the community post. If you do not know what I mean by community post, you need to go to the channel, click on the channel, What the Hales. You'll have tabs. It'll say videos. It'll say community. Click on the community posts. Go through all those community posts.
Bugs Adventures. Thank you.
So you'll see exactly where the information is.
Yes. And then if you send us fan mail while we are in Florida, it'll get forwarded to us. So
always send to the same place.
Yes.
Do not call the post office in Florida, as some of you have done. If you do, we find out you do. We do not open your mail on air. That is not okay. That is a disrespect of privacy, is what I would call it.
Yeah, in a sense.
And so they shouldn't be, and they won't give out that information anyway. But
right,
the address is the same,
yes,
no matter.
So don't
what.
worry.
No
just
matter
still
where
send
we
it to
are
Wooster
in
and
the
it'll get to
world,
us.
no matter where we are in the world, no matter what time, no matter what year, even in the future, it'll always be the same P.O. box.
Correct. But keep in mind, UPS will not deliver to a P.O. box. Neither will FedEx. Neither will DHL. Any of those third party, it has to be USPS. So keep that in mind if you decide to ship us fan mail. Speaking of fan mail.
Whoa, nice segue there. Have you been working on your segues?
Bill, thank you so much for
Did
the
you see that transition she just did? Speaking of fan mail.
Would you like to open some, sir?
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
No, I don't. Speaking of not opening fan mail.
David Braden is trying to call me out. He must have seen an old video.
Well, she don't kiss me, David. I can tell you that.
That was a fluke, David. That should have been edited out.
She was probably
edited out.
She was probably sleepwalking. I don't want to open fan mail. I want to sing about it.
Okay, go ahead and sing about it.
We got mail.
Not a whole lot of mail because everything's being sent back to our sender.
We only have 2 pieces because the Wooster post office screwed everything up.
But we are going to open the mail that we do have.
Because it's guitar time.
If you ordered something from Amazon, they are holding on to that for us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you're buying from Amazon and shipping it directly to our P.O. box, they are holding on to those at the P.O. box.
No, who it came from, but it is a 2023 Garbage Pail Kids calendar.
Woo! You don't have one of those, do you?
No, I don't even have the 2022.
Nice. Danielle Smith, thank you so much for
so
the $2.
Cool. Whoever
Thanks for
sent
letting
it,
me know.
Whoever sent it, you're the best ever. This is going up on the shelf. Don't get mad if I don't actually use the calendar pages. I want to keep the 365 Bizarre Holidays all intact as is in the box. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this one right here. This would be good for my foot doctor. January 23rd is Measure Your Feet Day. Yep, I'm going to send that to my foot doc.
Interesting.
Should we measure right now?
Yeah, they want to know they want an update of your appointment and what was said off camera.
Wow, that foot is so big it doesn't even fit in the screen. Wow. If you have never seen a Fred Flintstone foot, this is what it looks like. Fred Flintstone's feet look like this.
No, you have nice feet. Fred Flintstone's are probably all dirty because he doesn't wear shoes, no socks. He's got yabba dabbas.
So do I.
The yabba badabba.
I be
doing Tammy sent the calendar.
Oh, she pre-ordered it back in May.
Nice.
How crazy
Tammy
cool
also
is
sent
that?
the I do my own stunts t-shirt. So
yeah, I got a good month out of that t-shirt.
He did. He really
I got
did,
a
Tammy.
good month out of that t-shirt. Everybody's like, does this guy ever change his t-shirts? No, he does not.
He'll wear it and then until he can't wear it anymore.
I had to retire. I do my own stunts because I don't have a broken foot anymore. I'm miraculously healed.
Yeah. So what you didn't hear the doctor say off camera, you want to share that with them?
Okay. So what she said to me off camera was, Jeremy, you're the best patient I've ever had. I've learned so much from you. I'm going to tell everybody to do exactly what you did. Make sure they take their boot off. Make sure they go caving. Make sure they jump around and do jump roping. And you have revolutionized the medical practice. That's pretty much what I heard. And she asked, are you an RN? And I went, yes, I am a registered nerd. Thank you. I got my official training.
I'm calling BS on that one.
Debbie Vaughn don't know nothing. What's Debbie Vaughn got? The sexy cop outfit on right now? Going to try and come and arrest me for telling the truth?
Probably.
Debbie Vaughn don't know.
Christine Roman Ghosty says, have a safe week. Thank you for the $5. She did say, she said, I have because at first she was against the iWalk, which is the modern day peg leg. And after she got to use it and she saw him use it, she's like, I started recommending it to some of my patients. Because at first she didn't think that it was safe.
She did say that. So she is recommending it now to her patients.
She is. And then since your case is a miracle, she did say it was a miracle that she's like, I might have to start telling my patients to start walking earlier or sooner.
She absolutely did say that. She said, I'm going to start telling my patients to walk sooner. So she did. She absolutely said that.
Flipping Adventure says, Jeremy is clearly paraphrasing what he thought he heard.
It was a good paraphrase. No, she did say that the iWalk, she's recommending it now. And she said she's probably going to change and tell some of her patients to start walking sooner, which honestly, I think that probably helped my healing.
Yeah, because you you also heard her say that the vibrations would heal up the bones, but I think maybe one of our fans told you that.
Nope, she said it. I have it on camera.
Because I watched the video and I don't remember her.
I cut it out of the video. I have to edit. That's boring stuff.
So we got one more piece of mail. This one is a big old box. Came directly from Amazon.
It is a big old box.
What is it?
I don't know. Let me.
Here's the note.
It says,
"This is for George with a J. It's not weighted, but it's warm." From Kim West. Kim, you would have gotten me in trouble if it was a weighted blanket.
No, you have a habit of getting yourself in trouble. It would not have been Kim.
You would have gotten me in trouble, Kim.
You get yourself
because
in
this
trouble.
One tells me I'm not allowed to have a weighted blanket because he is my weighted blanket.
We had a fight for a week over the weighted blanket that I gave you from the storage unit. You have a habit. He got
jealous. He got jealous.
You have a habit of getting yourself in trouble over and over and over again.
Ooh, this is a nice, soft, warm one.
Is it weighted?
Take this to Florida with us.
Is it weighted?
We have a bunch of nice blankets here.
I have a feeling I was just lifting it. It's pretty heavy.
We should take this to Florida.
This might be weighted.
No, it's not. And I think it's queen size by the size of it. So it's fuzzy on one side, and then it's navy blue, Jeremy's favorite color, on the other
Fuzzy
side.
Wuzzy.
Is this velvet? Feels like velvet, Jeremy.
Velvet. It's like Velveeta. It's Velvet Vita. It's like cheese.
I know what video you're talking about, David. That was supposed to be edited out, and he kept it in there.
Interesting.
Were you binge watching, David? I think you were.
Huh, I didn't know that was on the channel anywhere. Interesting.
You forgot about it, didn't you?
I don't have memory issues like you do.
Remember when you used to video our dates when we first met?
When we used to go on dates, when you would go on dates with me?
We still go on dates. So Greg, Kathy, thank you so much. We will pray for you. She's in a lot of pain. Aw, so sorry to hear. Greg says, did the kids like the jerky and the Idaho Spud bars?
They ate it all.
So they killed the pepper jerky the day before the trip, and then they brought the teriyaki with them on the trip.
Which neither are okay in an enclosed vehicle. Okay? All right?
And then Patience tried the Idaho Spud bars and she liked it, but Christian doesn't like coconut anything. He doesn't even like the smell, so he didn't even want to try it. So
he ate more jerky.
He ate
not okay in an enclosed vehicle for hours.
But they loved the jerky, and they said it was like the perfect texture of jerky.
Yeah,
so
they were talking about textures. They're like, there's the best texture they've ever had with jerky. I'm like, I've never eaten jerky. It's not my thing. I was like, really? Is texture that big of the thing?
I asked him if I could try some. I did try the teriyaki, and I was like, oh yeah, that is the right texture. It's the perfect texture.
That's right. You were actually having a conversation, and then you gassed up the entire truck.
No, I didn't have. Jerky doesn't give me gas.
Breathing. She was breathing. You
probably smelled it seeping through my pores.
Probably.
Teriyaki jerky.
And whatever else you ate the day before. What did you eat the day before?
What did I have the day before? I don't remember. That was so long ago.
I can tell you what you had yesterday.
What did I have yesterday?
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches like your boyfriend Elvis.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
What did I eat yesterday?
Peanut butter and nanner sandwiches.
I don't remember.
Fried bologna? Oh, liver and onions? Really? Where was I?
I don't know. Where were you?
I was at a storage unit auction. Where were you?
We had dinner with our small group.
Today.
Yeah.
Not yesterday. We didn't have dinner yesterday.
I don't remember. A sandwich, maybe?
No, you had popcorn shrimp yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That's why you be smelling fishy.
All right. Do you want to switch gears and start the auction a little bit early?
No.
Okay.
Nice segue, though. Good transition.
Gloria said $5. She said I've got one on me right now.
Oh,
she
really?
The exact same one. Thank you, Gloria.
Is it the navy blue and everything?
Maybe.
So those of you who are asking about the peacocks, the chickens, and all of that, so we'll give you a little bit of an update. There should have been a video already on them, and it hasn't happened yet because contractors scheduling has kept us behind in regards to putting full video out. Mm-hmm. So that being said, birds will be here at Hale's headquarters for the winter. They'll be cared for by a caretaker, and we cannot leave until the bird aviary is completely and totally up, which was supposed to be done easily a month ago. And then was rescheduled again and rescheduled again and rescheduled again. And we'll go over that in the video when the video is actually released. So,
and then the weather
was a part of it. And then we had to build up. The bird aviary is 100 foot by 30 foot. So we had to, and we're on hills, we're on mountainsides. And so we had to build a flat piece of land. And that was neither easy nor cheap.
the excavator way underestimated the amount of dirt that he needed
underestimated
in order to level the area. And I mean, that was a big error.
Needed twice as much, and it's still not exactly level, but it's close.
It's close.
So
it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's close. But I can't believe like that's what he does for a living, that he way underestimated. Not to mention they knocked off the guy that brought the dump truck to dump the dirt, busted a part of my she shed. Were they gonna fix that?
Yeah, they're fixing that.
Okay.
Yep. I don't think we're gonna film that part of them fixing it, but so the birds are okay. The coyotes are still
wily,
and the aviary is not up, but the aviary should be up
before we leave.
Hopefully this week, although they didn't call me to reschedule. So I'm a little concerned because normally he calls me and says, hey, can I have a crew there on Monday? And then I call the excavator, hey, can the crew come on Monday? And the excavator goes, no. And I go, hey, he's not ready yet. And they go, okay, well, can we come next Monday? And I go, hey, can he come next Monday? And this is what we've been doing for a month.
Flipping Adventure says, sounds like you have a bird aviary builder that moved to your area from Otter Creek.
Pretty much. Pretty much. No, the bird aviary guys, they're on top of it. They've been trying to get it up for a month. But
it's the excavator.
But now their schedule is going to be to the point, do they have an opening? Because they have other projects in their schedule. So they've been trying to get us in, but the excavator wasn't ready and prepped for them.
And then something that I noticed when they were dumping dirt, because they had to dump dirt from other jobs, right? And one of the deliveries was dirt with manure in it. Oh my God, it smelled terrible. I don't smell it anymore. But the week that they brought that manure soil, we saw 3 coyote in the camera. 3. So whether that's they were smelling that and they're like,
I still smell it.
And it was enticing to them.
Smell it. You don't smell anything? I smell something.
What do you smell?
I smell something. I don't know. You been eating egg salad?
No.
All right. Cashews?
I
don't know. Something.
Thank you, Dreamer JS, for the $5.
Beef jerky? Might be beef jerky. Could be beef jerky.
Helen says, Todd wants to know if you have ever found vintage radios in storage units.
All the time. And if we have any currently, they would be on our eBay store, What the Hales. Or they're being waited to be listed on the eBay store.
Yes.
So a lot of people are interested in the Pennsylvania unit, the die cast and the tools. And Christian Patience will list all of that this winter. You're just going to have to watch the eBay store. I can't tell you when they're going to get it on, when they'll get it up. I do know once they start getting to it that it'll go up quick because it's really take a picture, list it. They don't have to do a lot of research. I mean, the research is right there for them. And it's impeccable condition, and take a picture, list it, boom. So they'll be listing that stuff soon.
There is a way where you can follow the eBay store to get emails of new listings every day. I want to say by favoriting it is the way to do it. There's a way where you can get notified every time new listings go up. If you can't figure it out, if you go to eBay, it's just What the Hales, all lowercase letters, all one word. But there is a way where you can get notified every time new listings go up. I've only done it once, and it was like by accident. It's been a while. So that would be a way to kind of tell you or notify you when the items that you're looking for goes up on the store. Because we have gotten a lot of emails asking when it'll go up, and it's hard to say when it's going to go up because it's whatever they do first, whatever's in order of where it is in the warehouse.
And it's funny because people will go, well, I want to know how much money you made on a unit as you film it. And we don't operate that way. We just sold something on eBay that came from a unit 10 years ago. How am I supposed to tell you how much money I made on a unit when I have a very specific collectible item that there's only a few people in the world are going to want? 10 years later, I sold it.
That's
and for
right.
a premium, a very, very, very good
That's
price.
Right. Yeah.
And so
this was an item that you had even before I met you.
Well before I met you. and it's one of the best storage units I've ever bought, and it's still reaping benefits and profit, which is incredible. So for that storage unit in PA to go, how much money did you make from it? There's no way we're going to turn around $250,000 in brand new merchandise in a day.
We can give you an estimate.
We tell you there's $250,000 of brand new merchandise. We can tell you I'm keeping all the toolboxes and all the tools that are in them.
And the tool chest.
And we can tell you that all the die cast and all the cars are going up for auction on eBay. We can tell you that we'll probably be selling it for the next couple of years. We can tell you it's the best storage unit I think I bought, if not ever, in a very, very long time.
That was a good unit, but you've had some really good units too.
We try to buy good units. I mean, they're not all rock units. I will say that. So that's a good thing. They're not all rock units. That's a really good
Define
thing.
Rock. Like diamonds and gems?
Oh, no, those units are incredible. I'm talking about the ones that have boulders from insane guys who steal them from businesses and homes, landscaping, and then they pay to put it in a storage unit. That's a little out there. That is a little out there.
People pay for rocks. Look at the previous owners of this house. They paid for rocks.
I don't know why. They have rocks everywhere. This property has rocks everywhere.
Well, they even paid for the small rocks for the driveway.
Beautiful rocks. Rocks, huge boulders covered with moss. Oh, I love them. I love the rocks on this property. The only thing I would change is bigger, massive, as big as the driveway. That's how kind of rocks.
Matters.
Size matters. That's right. Size matters. I need my rocks as big as my driveway. Big old boulders that you
do
can
we need to
on.
Enroll you in Driveway Anonymous?
You could, but I'd be the only one there. Although your nurse says she's seen bigger driveways, but I think bigger driveways.
I told her, I said, once you run out of eggs, let me know and I'll have more for you. And she said she would.
And she said, by the time I get up the driveway, I starve to death. You need to put gas station with snacks.
David said, and gold too.
I'm gonna put some vending machines halfway down the driveway for those people who are famished driving up it and down it. So funny thing is, George had friends come over last night, and they had never been here before, and they stopped in the middle of the driveway. They had no clue what to do. And I will say that it's very, very intimidating if you've never been to Hale's headquarters before, especially if you come in the dark, because you are deep in the woods and there are no lights, and you're like, should I even be going down this? Place? Am I going to get shot? And by the way, if you're a trespasser, the answer is yes. Am I going to get shot? And, is there, does Bigfoot live back here? Where am I going? So I had to go get them and say, it's okay. Keep coming, follow me. And she's in the house. And then when they were leaving, they were so timid. Timid would be the right word, right? I was like,
it's dark out
like, do you want me to just drive the gator? I'll take you out. So,
she's
know,
like, yes,
she's like, yes, please. Mind. Yes, please. So I drove the gator. I was like, just follow me. Everything will be fine. So the one thing that we didn't think about, because we've never spent a fall here and we live here.
On the way in, it was broad daylight, but the driveway was covered with leaves.
So the driveway is covered with leaves. We live in the forest. Mm-hmm. And so we didn't think about, we drive this all the time. And even though the driveway it's a lane, a very, very, very long lane, covered with trees on either side, we didn't think that, a first timer, it's going to go, well, where's the drive? Am I on it? Am I not on? Because everything is covered with leaves.
It's confusing.
So we had our Bible study group out today. So we did, we had a prayer session. We spent the whole afternoon in prayer, individual and group and the whole deal. But before I was like, we got to take care of the drive. So if you guys remember the backpack blower that I got from the storage unit.
It looked like a Ghostbuster with it on.
So I was like, that's the most powerful blower there is. I was like, George, drive the gator and just drive while I backpack. So she's driving down the lane and I'm backpack blowing.
I'm doing 3 miles per hour so that he could get all the leaves. And he's sitting on the hood of the gator holding on to the bar.
And the gator almost started to go backwards because this backpack is so powerful. So powerful. The gator's going in reverse. I'm like, got it, George! Push it to the floor!
Forward!
We've got to clear this lane or nobody will know where the drive is.
I'm glad you did that. Thank you.
Thank
you for doing that.
Our group members just left literally minutes before we went live. I'm not even sure they made it off the lane. They still could be on the lane somewhere.
They followed the scientist. Thank you, Coco Crazy, for the $2. Anne Marie says she used to work for someone with a 4-mile driveway.
Well, he's not only a member, he's also the president of Driveways Anonymous.
All right.
Who wants to buy some baseball cards, some Blu-rays, jewelry upon jewelry upon... There's some crazy stuff tonight. There's some crazy stuff.
And then I'll have 3 lucky winners at the end of the auction if you can answer the trivia question correctly.
Or unlucky. Depends on what the prize is.
Speaking of trivia question, Jeremy, do you have one picked out yet?
No, I don't have one. How about what's my middle name? Or did we use that one before?
You used that one already.
How about what's your middle name? Or did we use that one before?
We typically ask a trivia question based on the least viewed video of the week.
Well, nobody watched the caving video, so the question could be...
No, but there are a lot of people that did watch it.
The question could be, did Jeremy make it out of the devil's pinch?
It's like a no-brainer. You're sitting right here.
I'm going to have to think about it.
Stephanie, thank you so much for the $2. All right, let's shift gears and get into the auction. You can think of the trivia question now while I go through the terms.
Did Jeremy make it out of the devil's pinch?
All right. First things first, make sure you guys are in live chat and not top chat. If you want to bid on the items that we'll be auctioning off this evening, you do have to be on the YouTube platform. Make sure you're subscribed. That way you can participate in the live chat. If you're watching from Facebook, but you don't plan on bidding, feel free to just stay where you are. But if you see some items that you want to bid on or some lots that you want to bid on, you do have to move from Facebook and move back onto YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed, and then that way you can partake in the live chat. Kim Williams, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. All of the lots that I show this evening, there will be a $25 minimum bid. That includes free shipping if you live here in the United States. If you live outside of the United States, you're more than welcome to bid. Just know that there will be additional shipping costs. Based on the weight and the dimensions and where you are located in the world, I can tell you that shipping can vary anywhere between $50 and $200. If you do live outside of the U.S., just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees.
I went to go think of a question, but all I did was find a cookie.
I made cookies for our, I made pot roast, rice, and cookies for our, you wouldn't call it like, we didn't do a Bible study. We did more like fellowship, right? With like prayer time. Our auction style is minute to win it. So as I show the items to you, you can begin bidding. And then once I'm done showing all of the items in the entire lot, then Jeremy will put up a 1-minute timer. That's when you have 1 minute to put in your last minute bids. Whoever the highest bidder is, our awesome moderator, Flipping Adventures, will type sold in the live chat. And whoever the highest bidder is in the chat at that time, again, in live chat and not top chat, will be the winner of that lot. We ask that you email us your information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo.com. We will display the email address on the screen, and then between Jeremy and our awesome moderators, we will remind you throughout the auction where to send your information to. And the information that we need is your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the auction lot that you won. If you're runner-up and you want to be considered the backup bidder, we ask that you send us your information as well. And again, that's your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on. And then sometime tomorrow, I will send a PayPal invoice. You do not have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You can pay as a guest, and you can pay using either your debit card, a credit card, or your PayPal account. As we auction things off to you this evening, remember everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We auction the items off to you as we find them in the storage unit. Okay, we will do a practice lot. So if this is your first auction, you get an idea of how the auctions run. And then again, at the end of the auction, I will have 3 lucky winners, and you guys will have a chance to win a free lot at the end of the auction based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask. If you're not interested in bidding on an entire bulk unit, but you see like 1 or 2 items that you're interested in buying, feel free to network with one another, network with the highest bidder. We're okay with you guys exchanging your contact information in the live chat. Best practice when we're doing these auctions is to refresh in between every lot that I show and make sure you switch from top chat to live chat. This is super important. That way that there's no lagging at home. And then Jeremy and I, along with all of our moderators at home and viewers at home, can see the live chat in real time. Keep in mind that there are YouTube glitches. We are at the mercy of these YouTube glitches. So if you're bidding and we don't see your bids, and you don't hear Jeremy calling your bids, or our moderators aren't confirming your bids, try typing out the number instead of using the numbers. So use letters instead of numbers. So instead of 100 for 100, type out 100, ONE, and then 100. I don't know why YouTube has these glitches, but again, we're at the mercy of their glitches. So Jeremy will remind you throughout the auction as well. And then the last thing is, please, if you have no intentions of paying, please do not bid. That will get you banned, and you will not be able to participate in any of our future lives. So don't do that. No doing.
No violence.
You ready to do a practice?
No violence.
Are you ready to do a practice?
Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Because we all know I do whatever you want me to do.
All right.
Looks like we're doing a practice.
We're going to do a practice.
What are you going to practice?
I'm going to use this guy.
You are not taking the Ghostbusters.
Well, this is just practice. This is a practice. It's not really
up for auction. Socks come from? Are these the Maryland rabies socks that I threw? I'm going to do what George does.
He learned it from the bestest.
You guys all know where I learned that from. All right.
You leave your clothes everywhere.
Oh, no.
You leave your clothes everywhere.
Go back and select. Okay, hold a second. All right, let me figure it out. 1 second. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to figure it out. George, entertain.
Can they even see us?
Yeah, they can see your camera.
Oh, okay. This is going to be the practice lot. So whatever you bid, whoever the highest bidder is for this, you're not actually winning.
second. Got to add. All right, now we're back.
Okay.
All right, cords unplugged. Now she's saying no sound.
You might have to refresh again.
All right, any sound at all? Are you guys getting sound again? All right, good now. All right. All right. My apologies. All the cords get pulled, and this is what happens. So, Captain Fumblenuts had nothing to do with this. Captain Fumblenuts had absolutely nothing to do with it. All right.
He's a little fubbly.
So, all right. It looks like they've got sound back. They've got video back. This is the practice round. Remember, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you will only have 1 minute to win it. Even though you only have 1 minute to win it, as soon as George starts showing items, you have the opportunity to start bidding. I see Robert is already bidding at 25. Not a bad deal right there. Robert's in at 25 already. Remember, this is practice. We will practice on this lot. And then, wow, Vicky just put in $4 billion.
Look at the smelly feet.
We should make this a real lot for $4 billion. No, garbage pail kids can't have it. All right, so this will be the practice round, and then we will go into the real lots. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. All right, practice round. Get your bids in. Get your bids in. Anybody who can get me a bird aviary up before I leave for Florida, you're going to win this bid. No doubt whatsoever. Dee's mom said 1 million. Let's see. Look, there's me in the camera. Is that crazy or what? 3 dozen unused foot slippers. Not a bad deal. I'll already have 1. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other dozens. What am I getting notifications from? $10 billion. Oh, 1 billion bags of beef jerky for George. I'm going to say no on that, Jen Hale. I like to breathe. And Jeff Montgomery, never going to happen. She created a huge fight over the first one for a week. Ain't doing it again. 1 dozen eggs. We got plenty of those. We get that a day. And now we're waiting for Flippin' Adventures. Flippin' Adventures is going to say sold right about now. Right there, it's sold. That was the practice. All right, I'm going to take Bob's 5 billion peacocks. You know why? Because I want to.
That's a lot of smelly poop. You think I stink? Your peacocks stink.
My peacocks, take it back. Take it back right now. My peacocks don't stink.
They stink.
Take it back. All right, first lot.
All right, first lot are vintage action figures.
All right, we got action figures. I'm going to go ahead and give her solo layout.
This entire bag of action figures. And inside this, most of the action figures are bagged separately. I'm going to keep them in the bag. Just
Is this from the Michigan?
Them. Yeah.
So I think these are original G.I. Joes.
Most of them are dated 87. Like they have the dates on the inner thighs from what I can see. Hasbro. I'm going to try and read the dates. Like this one is 1980, either 86 or 88.
I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, these are original G.I. Joes.
This one is Hasbro 1986.
And your bidding can start now.
This one has the date on the inner thigh of 1986.
Pan's in at $25 right now.
And then these are a bunch of
Jake
different
Gremlin is in at 27.
Accessories. I don't know if these are G.I. Joe though, but they're like weaponry. Weaponry, is that a word?
Can you take them out of the bag so we can actually see them? The weaponry.
The weaponry.
Bill's in at 29. I guess that's a no. She can't take them out of the bag.
Can you see it if I bring it closer to the camera?
Now we're in at Danielle at 50. All right, I will grab the bag and take them out of the bag so you can see them. All right, let's take a look here at the accessories and see if they're G.I. Joe.
This guy has a date of 1987.
All right, here we go.
So you'll get that guy. And then
We've got Hood's mask here for
1987 on this guy.
Boy, this looks like Ewok accessories now that we actually have it out of the bag. These look like Ewok accessories from
this
Star
guy
Wars.
Has a date of 1986.
Yeah, now that we can see, I'm pretty sure these are Ewok Star Wars accessories. And now that I can actually see the weapons, I'm going to say they absolutely are. So it looks like this bag, there might be vintage Star Wars in there. We'll have to see what she pulls up.
I haven't pulled out everything out of the bag. So the further we dig in might be Star Wars stuff.
So we have no idea what's in the bag. And yeah, everybody agrees with me. It's Star Wars accessories. Yeah, it's for Ewoks. So hopefully we'll get to see what's in the other bags as they come out. And you guys are bidding. Where Markets is at 75. So it looks like G.I. Joe for sure. Star Wars accessories for sure. Marcus is in at 75. Bear Kitty says, what is Star Wars? Boy, that is a big question.
Why do I sense sarcasm there? 1986 on this guy.
Jane Vold says, I'm blurry. No, I just put on some weight. I'm just taking up more of the screen now. Looks like Andrew's in at 85.
Look at that guy's mustache.
George, I know Georgia's side is fuzzy. It always
1987.
is. Unless she has a solid background right on it, it's going to be fuzzy. The camera doesn't know what to actually focus on. 95 with Charles Lowry.
87 on that guy. Look at that grin.
Crafty Jen. Yeah, I'm fluffy. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Michelle is in at 90 now, but I saw 95. Charles is at 95. Michelle came in at 90. Andrew Smith is now in at 100.
This is 87. Remember, guys, if we can't see your bid, if you're typing in just the numerical numbers and we don't see your bid, try typing it out in the words. 1987.
Yes, I know she's blurry. Nothing I'm going to be able to do. I tell her the same thing every week. $100 is the high bid right now with Andrew. And it's not helping that she's not taking them out of the bag, but you're getting some kind of look there.
This one has a date of 84.
I know it's blurry, Christine. There's nothing I can do. Marcus is now in at 110. This is like a blind blurry bid.
1986.
If you don't take it out of the bag, it's not going to focus.
Well, I don't have time to take them out of the bag. These are all vintage action figures. We're auctioning them off as we got them. This guy looks like he is falling apart. His body and his legs are detached.
All right, you're doing a blurry bid.
1985.
Here is another one right there. There is all kinds of accessories.
86
Another
on this
G.I.
guy.
Joe. You'll be able to see better on my camera because I'm not angled towards the table. Another G.I. Joe. Another G.I. Joe.
This guy looks like his legs fell off too.
Now, obviously, they have accessories, and I have an entire bag of accessories right here. Don't know what goes to what, how goes to what, but you're getting everything that's in it.
86 on this guy. He looks detached from his legs as well.
Karate Kid.
86 on this guy.
All right, you've got all these guys right here in my hand as well. All right, high bid right now is at, I have no idea, 110. 110 is high bid right now. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. You got to bid fast.
86 on this
You got to
guy.
bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is all action figures and accessories. You're taking the
87.
blind blurry bid. The blind blurry bid right now. 42 seconds left to go. I think we're at 110 right now. 110 is the high bid with about 35 seconds left to go. 110 is the high bid with about 30 seconds left to go. Anything that's in that bid, in that bin, in those bags, you're getting it. You're going to own it. 26 seconds left to go. G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. Hiya! Bear Kitty said Karate Kid actor is 60 now. Yeah, he old. Old. 5 seconds left to go. Becky says, Jeremy, where's your new timer? We haven't been able to hook it up with music yet. Once we can get music timed up with it, then we can use it. All right, and sold! Who's high bidder? I saw a high bidder. I saw somebody at 110. Oh, Jay's bid of 147. Too late. Marcus, you are the high bidder, 110. All right, Marcus, here's what you're going to do. Marcus, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 110, and then you're going to tell George number 5 that it is the action figure lot. You're going to send all that information right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Go ahead and send that email right now. Backup bid, Andrew. You're back up at 100. Andrew, you know what you do. Go ahead and send George an email there and say, hey, I'm back up right there. Somebody said, I love the Cobra Kai show. Amber the Collector did. Amber's been watching all the videos. She's been binge watching. All right, I'm going to give George solo layout. You should be able to see these better. Hopefully.
Next lot are assorted Disney watches, but there are 2 Peanut watches. And then I have different like Disney accessories. So you've got these 2 Snoopy watches.
Disney lot watches.
That
Disney
looks like
watches
Goofy.
lot. Bidding can start immediately. Andrew Smith is in at 50 already.
And then there is a Disney Princess pin. It does have the backing. And then there's also
Bear Kitty came in at 75.
this Disney pin, but on the back, it's missing the actual pin part. And then
Amy Sportley's in at 75. Bear Kitty's in at 75. Danielle came in at 65.
This mini
It's like Bear Kitty is high bidder right now.
ring.
Amy's in at 85.
Snoopy ring and this vintage Mickey Mouse figure. And then these
Andrew Smith's now in at 100.
watch links that has Mickey on this one and then Winnie the Pooh on that link.
Melissa's
And
now
then
in
you
at 110.
also have a necklace with a Mickey Mouse pendant. And then you'll also get another necklace with the Mickey Mouse pendant with red or like ruby gems.
Just because she said ruby, that is not a guarantee they are rubies.
The color.
She's trying to say that they're that color.
That color.
Roger's in at 120, and I will have her show the red banded watch yet again.
Yeah, I'll show everyone individual.
120 is the high bid right now.
This mini watch has like little hangly danglies on it. Here's another mini watch. All you see is her eyes like peeking. Her eyes and her nose peeking in the background. Here's a mini watch, but the band definitely needs to be replaced. None of these, I don't think any of these, the batteries are working. So they will need new batteries.
And none of them have been tested. You're seeing them as is.
Here's some mini earrings. Here's a 55 years Disneyland.
Matt 2022 is in at 125.
This one's probably my favorite one. You see the mouse ears in the back. It's in black.
$125 is the high bid right now.
Here
Matt 2022
is a Seiko watch that has Mickey.
Michelle's now in at 130.
Here is that red band Mickey watch. And then this is Pluto. Looks like Pluto. And then these are the Peanuts watches. It looks like male, female, his and hers maybe, because the faces are large. The one face is larger than the other.
Bear Kitty says that was a 35-year watch. Not sure which one.
Oh, I said 55 by accident. He's right. It is 35 years. 35, and I said 55 because the one hand was over it. All right, and that concludes the assorted Disney watch lot.
High bid is still 130. High bid's at 130 right now. High bid is at 130 right now, and you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. Give me a second. One moment. I got to get this thing all figured out, and it is not working out well tonight at all. So everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. You're getting it as we found it. Remember, nothing has been tested. Nothing at all has been tested. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. Matt says, Jeremy, you broke it. Wouldn't be the first thing I've broken. Would not be the first thing. I think we're still at 130 right now with 40 seconds left to go. It looks like a lot of people also need to refresh. Deborah Roth, thank you so much. Excuse me, for the $10. Chris is interested in the peanut watches. Whoever wins this lot, looks like you already have a buyer on the peanut watches. And we got 10 seconds left to go. Bid is still at 130 right now. Bid's still at 130 with 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's see. Is anybody going to snipe? I got a feeling this is a snipe lot. Amy's now in 100. Amy shortly sniped it at 135. Amy, Snipely Swartley is back at it. Amy, nice snipe. Wow. All right, Amy, you know exactly what to do. Amy, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 135, and you're going to tell George it was the Disney Watches lot right there at whattales@yahoo.com. Backup bidder was Michelle. Michelle, you're backup bidder at 130. You can email George as well. Say, hey, George, I was backup bidder at 130. Remember, George is going to send you an email tomorrow sometime. So you're going to get a auto response. It's going to be a frequently asked questions auto response. George will email all winners directly tomorrow. And our next lot is up. I'm going to give her solo layout. Here we go. Amy Swartley says, I have not lost it. I still got it, baby.
Next lot is assorted marbles and dice. Let me fix the camera. So you have, these look like vintage marbles. Still brand new. These appear to be sealed, still in the package. I'm trying to see if there's a date on here, but I don't see one unless it's covered up. But you get 2 bags, identical bags. The kids playing on it look vintage, the drawing. So you get these marbles. Again, seems to be sealed, appears to be sealed, still brand new in the package. And then you'll get these assorted marbles. They're like dark blues. Some clear ones. And then these assortment of marbles.
Debbie Vaughn, I just found your marbles. You lost them.
She lost them a long time ago.
She's like, I've bid $60. I want my marbles back.
And then I found some like random jacks. So I added them to the lot. Like there's random jacks and there's a bunch of different assorted marbles.
That one jack made out of steel, I think that goes in the back of the Batmobile and it spits out if somebody's chasing him.
Really?
No, but Debbie Vaughn would use it that way.
Oh.
That's why she's high bidder at 64.
Okay.
Debbie Vaughn would be throwing those, chucking them out the window.
And then you've got different assortment of dice. These appear to be still sealed in the package. These are some big old heavy dice.
Those would match my driveway.
Oh, these are actually erasers. These are dice erasers. And then you've got these. And then these are taped up. I don't think these are like sealed as if they came from the...
Maybe the bubble plastic was taped back to the cardboard.
Yeah. And then you've got this dice.
I don't know what that dice is trying to tell me to do.
There's a lot of different assortments of dice in here.
I do know Debbie Vaughn is high bidder at 72 right now. Debbie Vaughn, that ain't even the beginning of my dice collection.
Did she tell us what she was going to dress up as tomorrow for Halloween?
Oh, we already know. We already know.
Oh, this one's cool. These
Cody's in
cool
that
dice.
Whoa, some serious.
That's the color of the cave salamander. When you flash the OLIGHT on it, it's this color.
Debbie Vaughn, don't lose them dice. Give me some sweet dice. Or would it be die?
Die.
Die? Debbie Vaughn still high bidder at 74.
All right, I'm ready for the timer. Oh, this one has a weenie on it.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to see in the camera, but Debbie Vaughn did, so she's bidding 76 now. High bid is 76. All right, this is the marbles and dice lot.
Is that a
Debbie
Mr.
Vaughn
Beast burger?
was high bidder at 76. Now Melody's in at 77. Debbie Vaughn is in at 78. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. And Queen Cecilia says Debbie Vaughn needs these marbles because she lost her mind. Long time ago.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. Debbie Vaughn still high bidder at 78. Most important thing is you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally are only going to have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Debbie Vaughn's currently high bidder. High bidder right now, 78. Chuck Cooper just came. Wait, Chuck Cooper said someone just take it to 100, please. I don't think he did it. Yeah, I don't think he did it. Amy Swartley says if you want the watches, anybody wants a watch, there's Amy Swartley's email right there in the chat. Amy will sell directly to you. So if you saw something in her watch lot, her Disney lot, feel free to contact her directly. She's giving you her email address, and you can work a deal with her directly. I think high bid right now. Wait, is there a high bid at 100? Looks like there. I don't know if that was 100 bid on Chuck or not. Debbie Vaughn's in at 80. Debbie Vaughn is in at 80. I thought I saw. I don't even know where we're at. I didn't think Chuck was. Chuck's is not an actual bid. He's just saying somebody do it. Debbie Vaughn is still high bidder. Debbie Vaughn is still high bidder. High bidder is Debbie Vaughn. Debbie Vaughn is high bidder. Andrew Smith just came in at 87. 87 is a high bid right now. And Debbie Vaughn lost her marbles twice.
Whoa, Debbie, how can you lose
Debbie,
them twice?
How can you lose your marbles twice, Debbie? Debbie.
Congratulations, Debbie, on losing your marbles.
Debbie. Andrew Smith, you are high bidder at 87. Andrew, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 87. And you're going to tell us that you won Debbie Vaughn's marbles right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. I believe Debbie Vaughn is back up bidder, I believe. Debbie Vaughn says she typed way too many numbers. She had like 70 billion trillion in there. And we would have upheld that bid, Debbie. If you typed 70 billion trillion, we would have upheld it. Right? We would have for Debbie.
Can you turn your lamp out this way?
For Debbie, we would have made her, she would have had to pay. Had to pay just to make it today.
All right. Next lot are assorted bracelets.
I'm not sure why we just didn't give them to Debbie for free. Oh, okay. That's why.
Next lot are assorted bracelets. You'll get 3 flats. The actual cardboard that it's displayed on does not come with the lot, but I will show these up close. But you'll get all of these bracelets. And then I'll try and show as much as I can with the limited space that I have here. I try and get it as close as possible to the camera so that it's not blurry. And then it's hard for me to see what you guys are typing in the chat when Jeremy steps away. I don't know what that man does when he steps away. Maybe he's cutting the cheese again. So you'll get that. I'll show some of these quickly to you up close. This one looks like it's made out of glass. Really cool. And then you'll get this flat of bracelets. These are all costume jewelry. These two look like maybe a knockoff of Pandora.
Do I still own a giant jar of dice?
I think so.
Where are they?
I don't know where you put them. They might be, I thought you displayed them with the other stuff up above.
Did I put them in the shelf?
Maybe. There's some Halloween themed bracelets right there with Halloween coming up.
Dana Johnson, thank you so much for the super sticker. And Carla's a new member.
Woo! Whoop, whoop.
This is my jar of dice that I've kept from storage units. That's on one of the shelves. Looks like there's a marble in there too. Some random stuff, but there's a lot of.
Did we find it like that, or did you? That was your collection you already had.
This is a collection I
met you.
I've added to it a couple times. So I had somebody who would visit my house who loved playing with dice, so I just started collecting all the dice. So, Debbie Vaughn, you missed out on that bid on those other dice. Maybe someday you'll get this, Debbie.
Debbie has a 5-gallon jug.
Just of dice?
That she started to fill up with dice ever since she was a little girl. It's not completely filled.
Yeah, but does she have that kind of dice?
I'm not sure.
Does she have
random
jacks?
I meant marbles, not dice.
Pamela Lynn collects
is the
dice
collector.
So you think, Debbie, were you bidding on the marbles or the dice? What were you? Did you want the dice or the marbles? She said
marbles.
that was marbles, George. I have a jug of dice.
That's right. I try to remember these things.
High bid is at 110. All right, Debbie, here's the deal. I'm sending these to you for free because you're one of the most greatest super fans ever. You've been with us from the beginning, but you have to leave me these dice in your will. Or not. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. You can, but I'm just going to give them to George. They've just been on the shelf. It's a collection from storage units. You missed out on that dice lot. So, Debbie Vaughn, you're getting it for free. So email George, say, George, Jeremy said I could have his jar of dice for free because I'm awesome. Just put that in there. Put it as a subject line. Put in, George, I'm awesome. So Jeremy didn't ever give you no dice, George, but he's giving them to me.
Since she's getting a free giveaway, should she not answer the trivia question? This looks like it says Disney.
Just because I want to give her a gift doesn't mean she can't try and get a free.
The winner of the trivia.
I'm just saying I want to give her a gift.
Okay.
That's it. I'm just saying I want to give her a gift. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't disqualify her from anything. I'm just saying I want to give her a gift. That's it. Make sure you put in the subject line because I'm awesome and Jeremy never gave you no dice.
Okay. This is a fun Halloween bracelet.
I'm putting this on your desk for Debbie.
Okay. Here's another fun Halloween themed bracelet.
I'm trusting you, Debbie, with my dice.
Does she have to make an unboxing video like JK did?
She better. She better. Bear Kitty says, can I have some free Ghostbuster stuff?
Nice try, Bear Kitty. Bear Kitty's been a fan for a while, too.
Yes. Tracy's at 120 right now. I'm just saying.
This one looks like it might be missing some links.
JK did an unboxing video. I'm just saying maybe Debbie Vaughn and JK could get together and do an unboxing video.
You don't even have to show your face, Debbie. Just show your arm. And then he measures.
Make sure you measure those dice with your arm, Debbie.
These are some really cool.
Debbie said, "So sweet, but you keep your dice."
She doesn't really mean that, does she?
That's what she's saying.
So this bracelet comes with matching earrings.
So should we send them or
inside.
not? She might have too many dice. I think she wanted the marbles.
She wants the marbles.
She wanted the marbles. Okay. You wanted the marbles. I don't have a marble collection yet. But when I do, you be watching What the Hales. You never know what could happen.
I don't know. We find marbles all the time, so.
Oh wait, I have an antique marble collection up in the antique cabinet.
Oh, it's made. They're made out of clay.
They're clay marbles.
They are made out of clay. I try to put the clasps of the bracelets towards the end so that you can see what type of clasps they are for the bracelets.
Flippin' Adventures just sent $5. Oh, we all love Debbie Vaughn. Here's a few bucks for the Mail the Dice fund. Another fund.
Yeah, because that's a heavy package. That would be a heavy package.
Debbie wants the marbles. I gotta find me some more marbles.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
All right, Danielle's high bidder right now. You know what? Maybe Debbie Vaughn. If I buy another rock unit, maybe Debbie Vaughn would be. We could give Debbie Vaughn a whole thing of rocks.
Most of those rocks went to Conky.
Andrew Smith just sent $2. He said, "I'm gifting all the marbles to Debbie because that woman be needing them." That's what I'm saying. That's so sweet. So Andrew's gonna keep the dice. Marbles go to Debbie.
Okay. Remind me in the email, Andrew.
Let you guys figure it all out. Let you guys figure it all out. All right. Now that we all know what Debbie's getting and what she's not getting. What is this lot called?
Assorted bracelets.
All right, this is a assorted bracelet lot. I don't even know what's been going on. I was all over the place.
I can't see the chat. When Jeremy gets distracted or he walks away, I can't see the chat.
Debbie just said she has a big butt.
I'm lucky to even see the camera to make sure I'm.
Andrew said, Debbie said, "Andrew, that's so nice, but I have a butt load." She says she has a big butt. I don't know. I guess Debbie got back. All right, so $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States, and everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You're getting it as we got it. We try and represent it as best as we possibly can. So that being said, you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. Literally only have 1 minute to win it, and I believe the high bid is 100 and maybe 30 already. 100. Oh no, it's 125. 125 is the high bid right now. 125 is the bid right now. Nope, it is 130. Tracy is the high bid at 130 right now. 130 is the high bid right now. 130 is the high bid. All right, 130 is the high bid with 30 rough seconds left to go. 135 to Jay now. 135 to Jay. 25 seconds left. 135. Tracy was in at 130, but Jay's now in at 135. Now Sherry's in at 140. 140 is high bid right now. 40 is high bid. 150. Tracy's in at 150. 150 is high bid. 150 is high bid right now. 150 is high bid. About 5 seconds left to go. 150 is high bid right now. 150. Tracy is in at 150. 150 is the high bid. 150 is the high bid. 150 and sold to Tracy. Sold to Tracy. Terry Adams said the trays are not excluded. I think what she meant to type, you probably got it auto corrected, is correct. They're not included. So excluded would mean that the trays come with it, but she meant they're not included. So you're just getting the jewelry. Tracy, $150. Nice job, and a lot of snipes afterwards. 175, 170, 175. Unfortunately, those snipe bids afterwards, they do not count. They have to come in before the sold. Get your bids in early. So that being said, Tracy, you're a high bidder. We want you to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 150. Tell George it was the bracelet lot right there. What the Hales at yahoo.com. Backup bid was
was... All right, we had Tracy at 150. Sherry was backup bidder as far as I can see. Sherry was backup bidder at 140. It's from what I can see. If I'm messing it up, you guys can correct me. But it looks like Sherry was the backup bidder. Yep, Sherry at 140. So, Sherry, you can send all that same information right there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Keeping in mind, George will send out a personalized email in the morning or afternoon. Actually, it'll probably be later in the afternoon.
All right, next lot are vintage baseball cards. These are all dated 88. Wait. Yes, 87, 88. You'll get all of these. These appear to be still sealed, brand new in the package. So there's the back. Backs are dated 87.
You can start bidding immediately.
These are baseball picture cards. There's 42 plus one special, so it contains a total of 43 cards. You'll get these hanging packages just like this, still sealed in the package.
Danielle's in at 65.
And then you'll get this entire row of cards.
Let me check right now, Amy.
These also appear to be brand new, still sealed in the package.
Yeah, Amy, we got it for the Disney Watch lot. Yep, we got it. We got Andy's for the marbles and dice, Amy for Disney Watch. We got Gary about being blocked, Marcus for the action figures, and we got Danielle for bonus question.
Another thing of Topps baseball cards. These are the old bubblegum cards. I would not recommend that you eat the bubblegum. These all appear to be still sealed in the packages, but these are the individual packages, just like that.
Obi-Wan, if you are still watching, we need you to send us the link to your channel. We can't see anything unless we have a link to your channel, and then we can check it.
So you'll get this entire box of Topps baseball bubblegum cards. Each pack itself contains 15 bubblegum cards and 1 stick of bubblegum.
Andrew's high bid right now at 99.
And then you'll also
Teresa's
get
at 100.
1988 score baseball cards, 17 player cards, and 1 Magic Motion trivia card per pack. So inside, you'll get these packages. These appear to be still sealed in the package, but that's what it looks like. And it comes with the player cards and a trivia card.
Bear Kitty's high bidder right now at 105.
Photo quality. Again, 17 player cards and 1 Magic Motion trivia card per pack. So this entire box is filled with those packs. And that's how big the box is. So 660 card full set.
Danielle's in at 115.
It says 1980 rookie.
We'll be praying, Kathleen.
Superstars 1987 season highlights.
115 is high bid right now. 115.
And then the last thing in this lot are these Fleer baseball logo stickers and trading cards. It says collect Fleer special limited edition sets. Details on the wrapper. So inside,
Mitchell's in at 120 now. Jenny's in at 120. Jenny B is high bid at 120.
Sealed. There's 15 cards and 1 sticker in every individual pack. These are dated 1988. And that's how big the box is, just filled with them.
It's unusual. She didn't measure it with her arm. So weird. And Drew is now at 125.
Do you want me to find a measuring tape instead?
Nope. I think we all prefer you to measure with your arm.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
All right, that's the baseball card lot right there. She's ready for the timer. Baseball card lot right there. It looks like Andrew Anderson is a high bidder right now at $125. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We try and share with you exactly how we got it. This is how we got it. That's how you're going to get it. Boom, there it is.
Get it,
JK says, George arm measuring system engaged. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because Jenny B just said put it in 130. You only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this.
JK used my measuring method. It was pretty accurate, right, JK?
All right, 130 is high bid right now. Jenny B is high bidder at 130. 130 is where we're at. 130 is where we're at right now. 130 is where we're at. 40 seconds left to go. 30 seconds, 35, 30 seconds left to go. We're still high bidder at 130. Jenny B is high bid. 30 seconds left. Roger's asking, what year are they? Roger, I have a feeling you're lagging behind. You need to refresh because she already told you the year on every single one of them, which tells us you are lagging behind. Amber, the collector, just sent $2. Don't eat the gum fund. I bet it's still 130 with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See what happens here. Jenny B is still high bidder. High bidder at 150. Bear Kitty just came in at 150. Andrew Smith came in at 150 as well. Sold to Bear Kitty. Bear Kitty, Andrew Smith, both put in 150. Snipe. Bear Kitties came in first. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, Bear Kitty, you're high bidder. Andrew Smith, your backup bidder. Bear Kitty, you know what to do. Bear Kitty, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, shipping address, your bid amount of 150, and you're going to tell George it was the baseball card lot. You're going to send an email right there. If I'm pointing to the right thing, you can see it. I can't. Right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then, Andrew, you are backup bidder. Just send George an email and say, hey, I'm backup bidder. My hair looks really weird on this angle. Maybe because I'm balding. Oh, yep, definitely because I'm balding. It gets worse every day. Wow. Maybe I should just cut it straight. Like, I should just go straight line right there and then just clear that all out. Like a solar panel. What's this alfalfa thing? I don't know. I don't even know what that's there for. I mean, I lost some of it. Why didn't I lose that part? It's just weird.
All right, next lot are more assorted baseball cards, but
I shave all this.
This lot is 89.
What if I just leave this piece right there?
1989.
I shave that. That'd be awesome.
These are Bowman cards. This is the official complete set, 484 cards.
I guess we're doing
this
an auction.
Appears to still be sealed in the package.
Doing an auction. I guess I was thinking about hair. Doing an auction instead.
And then 1989.
Danielle's in at 75.
Baseball, 16 player cards and 1 Magic Motion card per pack.
Andrew Anderson's now at 125. Jump the bid.
You get these packs.
125 is the high bid right now. 125.
These all appear to be still sealed, brand new in the package. 1989. Again, comes with the 16 player cards and 1 Magic Motion trivia card per pack.
Wish I knew a little something about Magic Motion.
Crickets.
How bid is still 125.
Here we go. Topps Baseball, the real one. These are bubblegum cards. Again, I would not recommend you eat the bubblegum, even if you're hungry. I'm pretty sure there was an expiration date on the gum. So you get the sealed package.
I wish I knew something about a sealed package.
15 bubblegum cards, 1 stick of bubblegum. You know what, Jeremy? I dare you to eat one of these 6 of bubblegums. Spring Fever.
You know what? I dare you to eat half of one of the bubblegums.
I dared you first.
I dared you second. What's that have to do with anything?
First. That means you eat the entire thing.
I bid
Your
still
song.
125 right now.
Done, Russ. 1989 baseball puzzle and cards.
Amber the
Featuring-
collector, you are right. I had hair before George. I met George. She stresses me out. I lost all the hair. 135 is high bid right now, Daniel Smith.
You were balding when I met you. You stress yourself out. Don't.
I was balding.
Don't blame
No,
Shift.
I had a
Jeremy.
full head of hair. I had a fro that went from here to San Francisco.
3 puzzle pieces and 15 picture cards in each pack. And these
My hair was
packets
so
appear
lush.
to be sealed, still in the package.
My hair was lush.
Honestly, I like your look now than when I first met you. You look like Forrest Gump.
It would flow.
You had a Forrest Gump haircut. Remember your Forrest Gump haircut?
Remember when you had blonde hair?
Forrest. My
You
name
had
is
blonde hair
Forrest.
when
I mean,
met
my
you.
name is Jeremy. Look at my haircuts.
My name is George, and I got blonde hair.
I had ombre hair. It wasn't blonde, it was ombre. All right, I'm ready for the timer.
I think high bid
Again, assorted 1989 baseball cards.
High bid is still 125, I believe. Nope, Boomdog just put it in 140. 140 is high bid right now. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You're seeing it as we got it. We're selling it to you the way that we got it. This is the way we got it. That's the way you're getting it. Boomdog's high bidder right now, 140. Don't wait to snipe. If you want it, you got to get it before then, because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do
This
this.
is the comeback edition. Again, this is still sealed, still in the package.
50 seconds left to go. Boomdog's high bidder right now at 140. 140. 45 seconds left to go. One of them is sealed. Look at that. Cellophane. That's some sweet cellophane right there.
Some sweet, sweet cellophane.
30 seconds left to go. Boomdog's still high bidder. Boomdog is still the high bidder. $15 seconds left to go. Jolene says you tried the comb over look. George actually made me do that when I met her, and it was hideous, and everybody would leave comments, is this guy wearing a wig? And that was a horrible idea. Horrible idea. I don't even know why she... It was weird that she even wanted me to do the comb over. It was weird.
I wanted you to try it.
Danielle's now in 160. 160 is high bid. 160. 160. Going once. Andrew just came in at 100. Andrew Smith just got the snipe at 161. I don't even know how he got the snipe in time. Holy cow. Andrew Smith, you are a high bidder at 161. I don't know how you did it, but you did. Andrew, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 161, and you're going to tell George it's the baseball lot number 2. Baseball lot number 2 goes right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Backup bid is Daniel, right? Daniel Jenkins. Yep, it's Daniel Jenkins. Daniel Jenkins, your backup bid at 160. You send all that same information right there to George, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And just in case anything happens, you are all set and ready to go. Oh my goodness, this is a huge Blu-ray lot.
This is all
Huge
Blu-ray DVDs. The Hummingbird Project. All the Devil's Men.
You can start bidding right away. I got to go figure out what my question is going to be.
Jeremy used to have the biggest crush on this chick right here.
I still don't.
Until he found out she would make out with her brother.
No, until I found out she would keep her kids from Brad Pitt.
So none of these DVDs have been tested, but I can assure you that every DVD is in the case. Am I going the right way? Oh, there's 2 of these. 2 of all the Devil's Men. Some of these all came from the same unit, and we know that he would buy movies from the library. Thoroughbreds, 12 Strong, Call Me by Your Name. The Equalizer. Good movie. I don't think there's any bad movie with Denzel Washington in it. There's Despicable Me 2. Tammy. Melissa McCartney's a funny one. She's fun to watch. McFarlane USA. This is a Disney movie. So these are sort of genres. I usually like to separate them by genres, but there's just no time with everything that we had going on this week. Let There Be Light. The Nut Job. Daddy's Home with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg are two of my favorites. Like anything they come out with, I don't think there's been any bad movies that they've done. This one is a Marvel movie. Godzilla! This is the Godzilla movie. The 1517 to Paris. She's Funny That Way. I think this one's called Boom. It's covered up. Crime Wave. Thoroughbreds. I think there was another one like this in this stack. Oh, look, another third one. All the Devil's Men. Birth of a Nation. Jeremy stepped away from the laptop, so if you're typing anything in the chat, I can't see it. Roman J. Israel. Another Denzel movie. Spinning Man. Shutter Island. Leo DiCaprio. He's another good one. I don't think I've ever watched any movie of his that was not good. Lawless. We Need to Talk About Kevin. Loveless. Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk.
Daniel Smith's high bidder right now at 110.
Rise of the Guardians.
110 is the high bid right now.
Hitchcock. A Place Beyond the Pines. New Year's Eve, Let Love Be Your Resolution. That's a good resolution. Love.
You should work on that.
Love.
That'd be an everyday resolution.
Moonlight.
James is now high bidder at 125.
Quartet. Mensoir Hessia. I think that's how that's pronounced. Whiplash.
Man, I think I might bid on this.
The Lunchbox. Hatchet 2.
The director's cut. Because Hatchet 1 just wasn't enough.
Kingsman. A Most Wanted Man.
Would the name be Jeremy Hale's?
The Big Short.
Chuck, no, we haven't moved around the furniture as of late, unfortunately. Should probably do that soon.
So if you guys remember the backdrop that we had at the Wooster house, all the nautical stuff, another Loveless. That's now in one of the spare bedrooms. So one of the spare bedrooms is nautical themed. RoboCop. That's probably something we haven't shown them that has been done.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that.
This Means War. Jason Bourne.
Christian and Patience actually decorated it.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Oh, to keep that one.
Another Jason Bourne.
I wanted to keep that one. It's
The Call.
too late.
This is such a good movie. The Call. The Emoji Movie. know what that one's called. It's cut off.
Hostage.
Tomb Raider, maybe, for this one.
That's Tomb Raider. That one's a good one.
Chef.
That one's a good one.
Midnight Sun.
Never watched it.
Ethan Hawke. Good Kill. I like all of his movies, too. Ethan Hawke.
I don't think I've seen that either. We might have to watch some of these before we ship this package.
Snow White and the Huntsman. That was a good movie.
I have that one in my collection.
Rush.
Don't think I've seen it.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Seen it. Not my favorite.
Another Hitchcock.
Never seen it.
Rosewater.
Haven't seen it.
American Hustle.
Seen it. Didn't like it. James is still a high bidder at 125.
Delivery Man.
Haven't seen it.
It's got Vince Vaughn. It's probably really good. He's usually, I like all his movies. True Story.
Haven't seen it.
Ooh. This is a Planet of the Apes movie.
Love it.
It got cut off. Jumanji.
Don't know if I ever saw that one.
This isn't the original. It's the remake with The Rock and Kevin Hart and Jack Black. The Post.
Terry's now in at 130.
Another 1517 to Paris movie.
130 is the high bid right now. Terry's high bidder at 130.
Chernobyl Diaries. The Last Witch Hunter.
Haven't seen it.
Vin Diesel. Into the Storm.
Haven't seen it.
Pitch Perfect 3.
Seen it.
We did see that together.
Loved it.
It was so good. All the Pitch Perfect movies are so good. If you like musicals. Once Upon a Time in Venice.
Don't
Bruce
think I've
Willis.
seen it. 140 with James right now.
Boyhood.
Don't think I've seen it.
Hail Caesar.
Don't think I've seen it.
The Theory of Everything.
Don't think I've seen that either. It's a DVD in there. You check them all? I didn't check them.
Yeah. This one is The Vampire Hunter. This is the Abraham Lincoln one. We've seen this one.
I love that
This one was so good.
I love that one. You would never expect
The
it.
Gunman.
145 to Terry right now.
Terminator.
Debbie says this is a huge lot. Yes, this is a very, very, very big lot.
Silver Lining.
That one was just weird.
Wajda.
Haven't seen that one.
Here's a Disney Muppets Most Wanted.
Haven't seen that. Probably should watch that before we ship this.
Top 5. Chris Rock and Rosario Dawson.
Never seen it. James is in 150.
Another RoboCop.
Never have enough RoboCop. Crafty Jen just gave away 5
Woo!
What the Hale's memberships.
Divergent. That was a good movie.
Love that one.
The Age of Adeline, maybe?
I did see that, and it is a weird twist movie.
Moonrise Kingdom.
It is a very odd, weird
Madagascar
twist movie.
3. I love all the Madagascar
Never go
movies.
wrong with Madagascar.
Nightcrawler with Jake. I don't know how to say his last name.
I think I've seen that, and I wasn't into it. 160
Mama.
is the high bid right now.
Mama is a scary movie. If you're into scary. Oh, another top 5.
I don't need scary movies. I have you here.
Inferno.
There's more than enough to be scared of right here.
Weekend.
James
Le
McDonald's in at
Weekend.
$175 right now. High bid is
Monsieur
175.
Lestar. Dark Crimes with Jim Carrey. Did you know that was Jim Carrey?
No, I haven't seen that.
He looks old there.
He is old.
Oh, another Boyhood.
Remember when you were young and you
Another
had blonde
Rosewater.
hair, and I was young and I had hair?
Another Divergent. All right, that concludes the Blu-ray DVD lot.
Oh, that's it?
It's a big old lot, y'all.
I might have to watch some of these before we ship it.
If you win it, give us permission to delay the shipping so we can
She just left the office. I sorted all of these from that unit that had all the movies, and I was going to pick and choose which one I want for my personal collection because I have a huge collection. She can't hear me. Per the use, she went and just grabbed it, putting it up for sale. Now that she showed it, I got to sell it. So I guess I ain't getting none of those. All right, high bid right now. High bid is 175. 175 is high bid right now on all these Blu-ray. And I got to pull it back up. All right, so everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We have not tested any of this. We sorted it, and George says she looked through to make sure that everything was in the actual cases. Some cases will be cracked and broken, but the actual disc are not broken. So we're sharing it, showing it exactly as it is. Julie's now on 180. 180 is the high bid right now. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 180 is the high bid on this huge lot. I do not know how many there are. James is now in at 200. I don't know how many Blu-ray there are in this lot. There are a lot. I was not counting. You potentially might have been. James is high bidder right now.
It's probably 20 pounds, over 20 pounds.
It is a big old box of Blu-rays. Big old box of Blu-rays. 30 seconds left to go. James is high bidder at 200. James is high bidder at 200 right now. 25 seconds left. This is a giant box. You don't know what to do this winter when it's cold and snowy outside. Cuddle and watch movies. 210 right now. Sherry's in at 210. 210 right now. Cuddle and watch movies or snippity snip with What You Doing, Willis. All right, Sherry's at 210, 210, 210 is high bid right now. 210 going once. 210 going twice. 210 is the high bid and sold. Wow, all the snipes aren't going to make it, man. The snipes aren't going to make it. It's Sherry, right? At 210. It is Sherry. All right, Sherry Norwalk, you are high bidder at 210. Here's what you're going to do, Sherry. You're going to send George your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same. Thank you so much, Crafty Jen. $5. According to certain people, I'm not allowed to fly under the radar. I choose to give some members to. Supposedly, I'm a legendary person. Legendary. All right. Legendary. Sherry, we need your YouTube name, your real name, shipping address, bid amount of 210, and then tell George it was the Blu-ray lot. Backup bid was James McDonald at 200. James, you can send her that information as well. That was a huge lot. That is from one of the last. It is the last storage unit. No, it's not the last one that you saw us buy because we have the unit with Michael that we restored the love. But this is the last one where there was a safe, all the media, there's CDs, there's movies upon movies upon movies. That's all the Blu-ray that I actually sorted so far going through boxes. So one of the trailers the kids took back to Ohio to the warehouse to sort. I took one of the trailers to the Hale's headquarters because I got to empty it and sort it and get it ready to go to Florida because we leave for Florida in 3 weeks. So I'm just going to give George full screen again.
Next lot are like assorted hats, gloves, scarves, masks. This is from the Spending Street lady.
So if you recall,
So this is a scarf. It still has the tag on it.
We made a giant purchase from a woman whose father died. She inherited $20,000, and she went out and spent that $20,000.
Kmart, and Kmart went out of business.
And then she needed money, and we bought everything that she bought with that $20,000.
Here's a black scarf that still has the tag on it.
Sean's in at 25. Matt's in at 30 right now.
This looks like a handmade knitted hat in a pastel colors.
Real Deal's in at 31 right now.
Here is another knitted hat.
Flippin' Adventure says, is this a make a coffee size lot?
Here's another knitted hat.
I don't know what size it is, Flippin' Adventures.
I don't see this stuff beforehand. Shauna's now in at 50.
Here's some gloves, some winter gloves.
Matt's in at 55.
Here's the other ones. Here's some more winter gloves.
You never have enough winter gloves if you're in the snow.
Here's a Thomas the Train hat.
That's cool.
Would you wear that?
Every day. Real Deal 1 is in at 56 now.
Here's another knitted hat.
But I thought we were going to Florida, so I didn't have to wear hats anymore.
Here's a... Jeremy will wear a baseball cap. That's about it. And even then, he gets annoyed with them. Here's a skull hat. This looks like a kid's hat with like the ear covering that comes down the side.
I don't like stuff on my head, on my neck, on my wrist. I don't like wallets in my pockets, which is why I love wearing a hoodie.
Here's
because
a black scarf.
I can put the phone and a wallet in my hoodie versus my pockets. I don't like the feel of it on my skin, on my pants, for whatever reason. Shauna's in at 85 right now.
Here's another hat.
I guess I'm just weird like that. I do not like tight clothing at all. At all.
These look like little girls' pink gloves with hearts on them. Here's one Thomas the Train mitten. And then here's another mitten. I don't see here's a black glove. I don't see the other pair that goes with it.
Matt's in at 96. 96 is the high bid right now.
All right. And then there were some bandanas in her stuff. So I'll include all the bandanas and headwear. So this is like an orange peach color. Here is a black bandana with red and white designs. Here's a camouflage bandana. Here is, oh, this is a really cool bandana. You ready for it?
Dick Tracy, baby.
You ready for it? Dick Tracy. I didn't know that Dick Tracy was Disney. Did you?
I guess I never thought about it.
Look. Disney. This is really cool. It's got that guy on it. Whoever that is. These are all bad guys, I'm assuming, right? Was she
So
a
bad
guy?
they're good. She looks like a bad girl.
And
She
then
looks like
there's
a
Dick
real
Tracy.
good bad girl.
He's checking his watch. So that was cool. And then you'll get, these appear to be new. Dance Academy, these are headbands. Another Dance Academy in red, and then these are like Bedazzle. Dance Academy and Bedazzle. Blue. Another red one. A hot pink one. Another blue. Another red. Black. Another black. And they all have the cardboard in between. Here's some more bandanas. This one says...
Oh,
JK,
man.
close your eyes!
I should send that to
Close
JK.
your eyes, JK!
You should send that to JK, but it's too
So this
late.
is
You
a
already showed
hanky,
it.
not a bandana.
If you showed it, it's in the watch, so it's got to be in there now. But I encourage anybody who buys this lot to send that to JK.
That's so funny. Here's a Browns 88. It looks like McDonald's printed this one. This is a vintage 1988 Browns bandana. And then this one is Levi's. It looks like maybe Olympics. Yeah, U.S. Olympics and Levi. had a
JK's
baby and
calling
made this
setup. He's saying setup.
setup.
That's what he's saying.
Here's a fashion scarf. Still has the tag on it. Here is another fashion scarf. Still has the tag on it. Here's another one of those dance academies. Here is a racer back. Still has the tag on it.
Dang, that's a serious boulder holder. That's a double shot water balloon.
This looks like a bunch of kids' masks. There is a sticker that says small there, but I don't know. I didn't open it. But I see like different patterns on the face masks. I don't even think this was ever opened. I've got some Christmas theme masks.
We absolutely will be praying for you, Anne.
Here is a hat with an attached scarf. It's got the fuzzy around the brim. Here is
Real deals, high bidder right now at 101.
Here is a scarf. Those pretty colors with the frillies at the end. Here is another lady scarf, two-tone color. Still has the tag on it. Here's a polka dotted scarf. This is probably more like a shawl because it's really wide. This big old thing still has the tag on it.
Matt said, question, do you do eBay? Matt, you got to speak English, man.
Here's some Steve Madden socks.
I don't know how to answer that question.
These appear to be new, still in the package.
Andrew's in at 102 right now. He saw the boulder holder and he's like, I got to have that lot.
This looks like a nightie. Like a woman's nightie. This one is a size medium. This still has the tag on it.
There's no boundaries because that fabric never ends.
It's like a lace brassiere.
That is a big brassiere. Baby got
There's some innards for
brassiere. And you all know how much brassieres go for.
Here's some free toe socks. Oh, I've never seen these before.
Yes, Philip, that is a big yellow blindfold.
So they're socks, but there's no end, so you stick your toes out. You ever see those? I guess you could wear flip-flops with them. They're like feet coverings.
Andrew Smith is in at 102.
Mucklucks women's boot socks.
Debbie Vaughn's starting a woman's movement. Free the toes.
Here's some Corona
Flippin' Adventure
socks
says those are Florida socks.
with still has a tag on it. Kirona. Here's some holiday elf socks. Still has the tag on it. Here is a Playboy bunny hat. Still has the tag on it.
How did that get in there?
And then here's some footed tights. Black queen, one pair. Oh, here's some more free toe socks. These are weird. I don't even know I don't know how to feel about these socks. Here is some toe socks. These would be uncomfortable, I think. where you fit your toes in them. These still have the tag on them. These appear to be new. And then some more toe socks with the tag on it.
Philip White Fam says free toes, or is it Fritos?
These look like spider stockings. See the spiders? The design on them. Black stockings. We're almost done with this lot. And then here's some Birkenstocks. Still brand new, packaged. And then last but not least, these are woven women's over the knee sock.
Shauna's in at 105.
All right, Jeremy, I'm ready for the timer.
Well, I guess we're going to call this the free the toes lot, something like that.
I put assorted hats / gloves / scarves / mask / socks.
Free the toes or Fritos. All right. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no return. That being said, we try and show everything that we possibly can, share as much detail as possible with you. But the reality is you're bidding just like we bid on storage units. You get a look, you got to make a good bid, and then we go with the flow. All right. I don't even know where the bid is right now, but I do know this. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. Flippin' Adventure says, with a pair of scissors, you can make any pair of socks free toes.
Yeah. Really
Shauna's in at 105. That's where the bid is at. Shauna's still in 105 with about 45 seconds left to go. Shauna's in at 105 because I'm free. Free as a toe. It's free toe time. It's free toe time.
What was the coolest thing in this lot? The Dick Tracy?
No, the double barrel water balloon launcher.
Or this?
That's pretty good too, but I was thinking it was the double barrel water balloon launcher. Because it's free toe time. Free toe time. Sean is still high bidder at 105. 105 is high bid right now. 105 is high bid right now. You got to get this in. If you're going to do it, you better hurry. Going once. Sold! Shauna at 105. All right. Shauna, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 105, and you're going to tell George it is the free toe lot. The free toe lot, okay?
All right, one more lot before the free lot.
Backup bidder is... Andrew is the backup bidder at 102. We just ate before we went on, and I had roast beef and carrots and potatoes and mac and cheese and rice and pulled pork and then oatmeal cookies. So
did you try Dana's cupcakes?
No.
Oh, they're so good.
Are they sugar free?
Yeah, but it didn't even taste sugar free.
Wow. No,
you would have liked it. So
I didn't try it. I ate 3 oatmeal
2
cookies. I had 3 oatmeal cookies. I don't mess around.
All right, last lot before the free lot. Again, we'll have 3 lucky winners.
Who was our winner on that
Shauna.
one? Shauna Fernandez.
Shauna.
So Shauna, you're gonna send your email. Wham! I should be pointing at it right now. Okay. If not, then.
I'm so bloated from eating.
You're bloated because you're always bloated.
No, like it hurts bloated.
She'll be like, I was breathing. I'm so bloated. I'm so bloated. What were you doing? Breathing. Okay, well, maybe try not. See if that helps, I guess.
It's not that bad.
She's like, I'm going to take some Tums. Do you want some? Yeah, kind of do. Oh, anyways, I don't even know where we're at right now. What are
Oh, you just had a squirrel moment.
we're on some kind of lot of something.
All right, so this is also from the shopping spree lady.
Shopping spree lady.
Assorted clothes. This is a large dress. And then this is another dress. This still has the tag on it. This is a large. It's like almost like a halter top dress. And then you've got this little lacy number. This lace dress. This is a size large. And then we've got this lacy dress that is a size 22. And then this dress with the spaghetti straps. This is a size small. Size small. And then there's this dress. This one's really pretty. This is a size 3. It's from Torrid. It's like a cute little summery dress with layers, like that bohemian style. And then there were some costumes in here, like leotards. I want to say her daughter competed. So some of this stuff might be her daughter's. If you guys remember, I auctioned off a bunch of bows. And those bows probably went with these. This is a size medium. And then this dress is a size large. This is a blue lace dress, short sleeve. This is also a blue lace dress, long sleeve. This dress is a size large, white lace with some blue. This is a light pink lace dress. This one is a size large. Here's a brown dress. This looks like a bathing suit cover-up. This one is a size...
Debbie Vaughn just said George crop dust Jeremy. You'll feel much better.
Small.
She don't need any encouragement from you, Debbie. Trust me. She don't need no encouragement.
Here's a green lace. This looks like a romper. This one's a size medium.
The last thing she needs is encouragement from Debbie. She don't hesitate to crop dust me or anybody else.
This is a size 6.
It don't matter if you're 45 or if you're 4 or 5. She'll crop dust you.
What? Now you're just spreading rumors.
Ain't rumors if it's
This is
true.
1XL. This looks like a flapper's dress.
I don't know what she just said, but
It's got like the frillies in different layers.
again, don't know what she said, but I suppose it is Halloween.
A size large. This is a black lace dress. This dress is don't see a tag. I'm going to go with small or medium. This one is a large.
JK, you have no idea. It singes the hair.
What?
Burns it right down to the root.
This says it's a size 12.
Cauterizes the root and the pore so it never grows back.
What are you talking about? I can't see the chat.
This is an A-B conversation. See your way out. So, JK, what I was just about to say.
This is a large, and it's got frillies on it. It's pretty. It's pretty. You hear that? Your fan actually stopped blowing.
I thought
It's
you
a
just
miracle.
crop dusted me.
It's a miracle.
She's like, did you hear that? I crop dusted you.
It's a miracle.
Did you hear that? I crop dusted you again.
This is an XL. I think this is a tank top. Yeah, tank top. And then this is a size large. I think that's a tank top too.
That's on purpose, Loretta.
This still has the tag on it. This is from Penny's, size 13. Size 13. This is size X small. X to the small. This one's a size large. Black lace. We're almost to the bottom of the tote for this lot.
I don't believe that.
This woman loved shopping, so here's like a mint green dress.
I'm glad I don't like shopping.
This one is a size large.
I don't like shopping at all.
You despise shopping.
Unless it's at an auction. I like that kind of shopping.
Here's a
Thrift
medium
store.
large.
I like thrift store shopping.
This is probably like a bathing suit cover up. Or you could wear it over a tank top. Here is a small.
I see
sequin
Melissa
dress.
Brown in at 30. I believe 30 is the high bid. No, the high bid is 60 with Matt at 2022.
And then here is a large. Large. I said large. This one is also large. Is that velvet?
Deborah's now in at 65.
All right.
Danielle's in at 70.
This one, I don't see a tag on it. I'm going to go with large on that one. And then this dress is a large, striped black and white. And then here's the last dress. Believe it or not, here's the last dress. Size 13. Another lace dress. And that concludes the women's clothing line.
Melody's in at 70. Deborah's in at 76. All right. That's a huge lot of women clothing, of lady clothing. All right. So that being said, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We try and represent it the best we can. We can't show you it all night, but you did get a glimpse. And Deborah's high bidder right now is 76. 76 is the high bid. If you're interested in it, then you only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 76 is high bid right now. That's with free shipping. It's a hails of a deal. Brenda just said it. Whoever gets this is getting a great deal. Margaret's now in at $80. $80 is high bid right now. $80 is high bid right now with about 40 seconds left to go. Now I got hiccups. I took Tums. I got hiccups. Rough up in here. Deborah's now in at 85, 85, 85, 85. 85 is the high bid right now. 85 is the high bid right now with about 20 seconds left to go. Margaret is the high bidder. 90. Melba just came in at Melba Neal came in at $90. 90 is the high bid. We got New Life. Melba came in at 90. Penny came in at 90. Melba's high bid at 90 penny. If you want it, you got to outbid Melba right now. Daniel's in at 95. 95 is high bid. 95 is high bid. 95 going once. Now Sherry's at 100. Sherry's at 100. 100 is high bid right now. Sherry's at 100. 100 going once. 100 going twice. Sold to Sherry. Andrew Smith lost the snipe. Teresa lost the snipe. Melba lost the snipe. It's all Sherry Norwalk tonight. Look at that, 100. All right, Sherry, here's what you're going to do. Just like the other one, you're going to send us your YouTube name, real name, shipping address, bid amount of 100. You're going to tell George it's the dress lot, I think she said. You're going to email her right over there. Keep in mind, you're going to get an auto response, but George will send you a personalized email tomorrow, most likely in the afternoon, because we have to go break into a safe in the morning. So keep that in mind. Backup bidder is Danielle at 95. Backup bidder is Danielle at 95. All right. Wow. Okay. We got 3 winners tonight. 3 wieners. 3 lucky wieners tonight.
Before you ask the trivia question, what do we have to remind the viewers at home to do?
Subscribe.
Make sure you are in live chat, not top chat.
All right.
Super important. We asked you guys to refresh so that you're not lagging at home.
I guess don't subscribe. I guess don't click the bell icon to all.
They won't be able to participate in live chat unless they're subscribed.
You got to be in live chat, or you're never ever going to be able to get this right. Why, man? I am colicking like crazy.
All right,
what is going on?
The first giveaway this evening. Actually, 3 lucky winners. First winner will get dibs on whichever watch they want. So the first one's going to be a Batman watch.
Batman! By the way, I'm Batman.
Or
Rachel!
a vintage G.I. Joe watch.
G.I. Joe. By the way, I'm G.I. Joe. Cobra!
Or a Cleveland Indians Chief Wahoo watch.
It's now called the Guardians, but I will call it Indians forever. Ketchup!
First person to answer correctly gets dibs on whichever watch they want. If you're the second person to answer correctly, let me know what your first choice, second choice is. And then the third person to answer, let me know what your first, second, and third choice is.
Therese Pureblood Shelby, I have no idea. Sometimes YouTube just does that, or it could have been the mods. They might have saw something that they weren't cool with. But ain't no big deal. You back. All's cool, right? All right.
It might have been by accident, too. That happens a lot.
It happens a lot on purpose. Okay. Least viewed video of the week. I don't know why it is. Our people just are claustrophobic when it comes to caves.
It gives them anxiety.
You give me anxiety, but
the feeling is mutual.
I guess Jeremy. I don't watch What the Hills. So, but I was gonna say you give me anxiety, but I still watch. But I can't recall the last time I watched a What the Hills episode.
You don't need to watch it because you edit it. You're basically watching it as you edit.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much.
He watches it not by choice.
That's a little bit too much. Yes, Flipping Adventures, it will always be the Cleveland Indians. Absolutely agree.
When people say Guardians, we're like, who?
Like, what? Huh? Crossing guard? Crossing guard? By the way, I was the captain of the crossing guards in 5th grade, so that is still on my resume to this day. Not that I put out my resume because I'm fun employed, but sometimes I just like to look at it and spiff it up a little bit. All right, so caving, we spent 48 hours buried alive underground, which was one of the most intense things ever been able to do together with Danny George. If you thought Egypt was intense in the pyramids, try going underground. That's intense. So with those videos that we typically do in a cave, and that's the 3rd one we've done of that particular caving system, we try and educate as we entertain at the same time. And so there's some things that talked about the actual cave, but
people are answering already, knowing that they're gonna, as if they know what the question's gonna be.
the good thing is I'm throwing them a curveball. It's not even going to be based on that video. So let me just keep going. So anyways, we like to educate as we entertain in the actual cave and in the videos. So anyways, I said anyways.
Did I say anyways?
Anyways. So Christian and Patience did some sneaking this week. The question has nothing to do with that. I want to know what kind of floor I talked about in the cave, as there's very specific name.
Thank you.
Very specific name on the kind of floor in the cave. I told everybody what the floor was called and what could potentially happen with that kind of floor. What is the name of the floor? What is the name of the floor? So I didn't go, oh, this is a floor, but I did talk about, oh, they're right now on boom, 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 and this could happen. So this is not an easy question, but it's also honestly not a hard question. So Becky's saying dragging tail, that was a feature in the cave. I'm talking specifically, Kelly's saying limestone. So limestone, most caves are made out of limestone from the destructive nature of the water. And that is, I just saw, I'm starting to see real good answers.
Yeah.
Starting to see the actual, do you think they're going back and watching the video right now to see?
I don't know.
I think that's what they're doing.
I don't know.
JK says dance floor. You are incorrect. You are. Well, that's not to say that we weren't in the echo room and dancing. I did share that George and I had a very, very special moment that we shared in there. So that should have been the question. Which room did George and I share a special moment?
All right. Lots of great answers coming in, but the first 3 people to answer correctly that I see on my end.
What's the answer?
The answer is
This is gonna also, the answer could also answer the question of what are butt implants called. And the answer is false bottom. False bottom.
The first person to answer correctly is. Will you accept that answer?
What's it say? Has to be exactly what I wrote down. That's why I wrote it down for you.
All right. Lots of people are guessing, but it's not exactly what Jeremy is looking for.
I saw it, but you're probably not there yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
But I also think they went back and started watching the video and found it.
Yeah.
I already said the answer, so it's got to be in there already.
I know. I'm scrolling down trying not to miss anybody. All right. First person to answer correctly was Stephanie McFall with false bottom. If you answered false floor, unfortunately, that is not correct, and a lot of you have answered that. So Stephanie McFall, you are the first winner. And then the second person to answer correctly is Jillian Gale with false bottom. Lots of false floors. Philip says peacock floor. And then the last person to answer correctly, the third person, is Stacy Gill with false bottom. Congratulations, you 3. Woo! Again, if you answered false floor, that is incorrect. It's got to be false bottom. So, email us your name.
Or I would have went with butt implants. Same thing, false bottom, butt implants.
Email us your name, your YouTube name, your mailing address. If you were the first one to answer, let me know which watch you want. Second to answer correctly, first or second choice. And then Stacy, first, second, or third choice. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you'll come again to our next live. Hopefully we didn't put you to sleep, because them some big old lots. Jeremy usually likes to end the live off with a lullaby. We want to thank you all for joining. Special thanks to those who sent us fan mail and super chat donations and joined as a member this evening. Special thank you to our awesome moderators for helping us in the chat. You guys are amazing.
Like Bob Dylan. Diamond in the sky.
We try and release a pre-recorded video for you every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we go Monday through Saturday. And then we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What you are. Bop, bop, black.
Is this the extended version?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! 3 bags full!
All right, Jeremy. Love you guys. Everyone, have a good night. Prayers to you all. Happy birthday to all you October birthdays out there. We love you. We'll see you live next Sunday. So good night, Jeremy.